Fidget nerd.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Fidget Nerd Channel. I'm Zachary Butcher, and this is the crazy Jeremy Campbell. He is here. He's got the Impulse EDC group on Facebook. It's kind of why I'm called the title, Getting Impulsive, with Jeremy Campbell. So yeah, we're here today, and we're going to talk about some stuff. We got some stuff to get through, and we're just going to go for it, and we're going to see if Jeremy distracts me enough to make me not be able to get through it or not. I don't know. We'll see. It's good. We got a mixed bag, and we got a very mixed bag of something from you, Jeremy, as well. He sent a package, some things we're going to give away. We got Pam here. Hello, Pam. Nerd Herd member. Abigail as well. Nerd Herd. Jeremy. Nerd Herd. Hey. We got Master Choi, which is, what was your name again on Facebook? Eugene Choi or something like that? We live. Yes, we live.
I love the huge.
The which?
Huge.
You call him the huge?
I call him huge. I guess they're different. Eugene doesn't even know how many nicknames he has. I've given him different nicknames to him, but like in my head, he has so many names.
I just love giving anyone nicknames. Like I'll just be like, you know what? That sounds way better. That's who you are now. That's done. You know, yeah. Like, you know, the wife came in before this and said, "Hey, Jer Bear. Hey, Jer Bear." So yeah.
Huge, exactly. That was my nickname. Exactly. Just like hey, Jer Bear. Jer Bear was like among my top nicknames.
Huge. Yeah. Huge. Perfect.
Oh, man,
love it.
That window needs to come down.
Okay, so before we get too deep into anything here, does chat? You know, I'm gonna continue to play with sound because, believe it or not, sound is like the one thing that I just F with the most with this stuff. Does Jer Bear sound okay? I told Jer Bear, you got to get a set of headphones or something like that. We got to deal with the sound a little bit more. So you guys, it's your job. We have done tests. I have done test recordings. I did a fake live stream just to see if that was going to add more mess ups to it and stuff like that. So we're pretty confident things are going to work. I bought a new microphone. I love microphones. Microphones are so fucking cool. So anyway, you guys let us know if Jer Bear sounds weird or anything like that. From my point of view, he sounds pretty good. He sounds really nice. Dreamy almost, right? So yeah, crispy sound is where it's at. So you guys let us know. What I want to do right off the hoo-ha is I got. Now this is for Nerd Herd members, first come, first serve. But I just want to get this out here because I'm very lazy. I have some buttons for sale. This is FTO. It is 28 mil wide. It's like originally made for a nice big thick spinner. 28 mil wide FTO Amber Ultim. And then this
on a pose.
Yes, a pose. It was made for a dune. It was especially made for a dune. It has a special kind of curve to the underside to make it fit perfectly on a dune. So a dune can actually fit. It can fit a 28, and I kind of figured that out, and I got Nick to make them. These are 23s, 23 mil wide, but I think 16 mil high. Amber Ultim again, FTO. These are 22s wide, 16 I believe again, high, FTO, Amber Ultim. And then these are some titanium Skelly grips, M3 Creations. Jared just actually met the M3 Creations guy.
I literally have 3 of those button sets, by the way.
Right? I think these are floating around a lot. So I'm thinking they're all just, each one of these 50 shipped. And if you buy more of them, it's $10 off of, it's only actually the $10 shipping. So there we go. Just wanted to get that out of the way right in the beginning. You guys know where to find me, and you can ask for those if you want. I had Jer Bear too. Jeremy says. That's good.
Yeah, nickname.
Oh, okay. How, you know what? I mean, it is kind of an easy one, you know. J Dog. J Dog's a little more.
J Money, J Dog.
J Money. J Money. Just, you know.
My last name's Campbell, so JC was very.
JC, the J way, getting through the J way.
Oh, I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know.
You can have it.
Like
you can have it. I won't copyright it.
I'll take it. Take it. I'll trade you Park Place.
Alan Keller.
Says, yeah.
I'm doing good. I don't feel like a gentleman quite yet, but thank you. But I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get some fidgets of the week. And the fidgets of the week for me this week were pretty freaking easy, because if you tuned in last week, you will recognize basically all this stuff. Hey, Vape, you made it. Good boy. Hey, Vape, what's up? Vape's a big fan. Vape won a dice deck in a giveaway from Vibe EDC. Lucky guy.
To look at one of those.
Lucky guy. He's good. All right, so fidgets of the week. So here we go. We're gonna look at all these, and it's very, very obvious what's going on, because we had the big. Oh, you're wearing the shirt, Dynamic Inertia tops, but it's more from DMC, because I got a bunch of DMC buttons, Drake's Machining Customs. So what we have is, I'm just gonna go through it here, and I'm gonna show you what I ended up putting all of these buttons on. So this actually isn't the DMT. This is the Ultim Nyama buttons from Sacred Spins. I just put them on the torque bar immediately, and I'm just in love with these buttons. I don't know what it is. It's the deep dish, and it's the fact that it's a wide, deep dish, so I can hang it. And I'm just obsessed. I'm literally on the lookout for a blasted Mokame set. Oh, you have some too? Did you get? You got the Zerk.
These are like Gen 1. Yeah.
God damn you! You got Zerk. Oh,
Zerk.
Oh, Jeremy, you.
And they're so good. You know that.
They are so good. They are so good.
I'm gonna put them on the Mame, right?
Okay, so I had to put these on this. I just love it. I'm so into it, and I want to collect as many as I can. I want a tungsten version. I want because I have the etched and polished Mokame. I want the blasted Mokame one if anyone's selling, and I want the purple Juma gem
too. I'll pay you more than whatever he offers.
I'll pay anything. Give it to me.
Awesome.
So, because there's these ones, I got the green Juma gem ones, and I have them on my Chelsea LP, and it's just it's so good. It makes it just such a little buzzy ripper.
Still have yet to try the LP. You know, they fit on the SF as well, though.
They do, but I find since the SF is higher, you need to put something a little bit higher. The trick with Chelsea's, I have found, is that you want the clearance of your button over the body to be like a fucking half mil. Like this table spins.
Look, this is under the body clean.
And that'll still work. But I think that all the stock buttons for Chelsea's are too high. I think he needs to go.
SF. Oh, I agree. Yeah.
He needs to go even tighter. He needs to just go so mega tight.
Down.
Mega tight. So I want the purple Juma Gem ones as well. I want those purple ones, but only 3 of them were made, as per Jared Rural, the owner of Sacred Spins, telling me. Only 3 were made. Still want them. Anyway. So these have been nicknamed. Can't remember who nicknamed them. The Venusaur buttons. So. Yeah. And it just stuck. It stuck hard. So they're literally the Venusaur buttons. I can't remember if that was like Matthew Scarfo or something like that. So this crystallized twist titanium with the green and then the pink on the other side. So good. Oh my God. I'm getting converted over to this deep dish pinch kind of thing. No, this is that's the OG tungsten edamame.
Oh, so we both have the tungsten mame out.
You still have the light one though, right?
Yeah, this is lighter. Yeah.
It's so this is the
20 or 30 grams lighter than yours.
I almost should have taken that one. I was offered it by Jamie, but I didn't. I was like,
you made a mistake.
I fucked up.
Pam, we just answered Pam's question. Pam's spinning.
What are y'all spinning? Mao aluminum with a Kenturi buttons. Oh, 313 ink.
313s.
Yeah. Cool. So
I got a whole thing going on here.
You got a whole you actually own Fidgets. You own other Fidgets, and they're there. Yeah. So I wasn't using The tungsten edamame. It was on a break. It was on like this cycle break.
no.
And then I swapped around. I put these on this and it just completely opened up this. I just like can't put it down. The buttons have just changed everything. So it's so good. What I do now is I can't get the power that I don't know if Gavin can do it, where he starts in pinch grip and then he actually like gets it ripped fast as he does in a flat grip. But I don't seem to be able to do that. So I kind of rip in flat grip and then I switch over to pinch grip all the time. And I fucking love it. It feels so good.
Yeah, I can do both. I found that pinch grip is my non-dominant hand thing. My non-dominant hand's more flexible and can handle that pinch. On my dominant hand, it's like it's there's no contest between the
I'm unfortunate because I've had, where is it? So the
middle is
this finger on this hand, the tip of the finger got bitten off in a dog fight. I was trying to break up a dog fight.
It wasn't working with wood? Oh my gosh. Can I see
know,
the nail?
right?
Let me see
I lost it. I lost it and I was like, God damn it, this was supposed to happen.
Do? So it just
kind of does
over the front
stuff, but like the skin from here is like from another part in my hand. It's messed up. Anyway, I can't feel anything.
Nail?
Yeah, I got to keep the nail. But I can't do, for the life of me, I can't use that thing to do that. It's like I can't even feel anything, so I can't get any power. So it pisses me off. So I can only do flat grip with the left hand, whatever. But yeah, no, those things are so good. I highly recommend. Like Gavin and Drake have both switched over to only doing non-customs. They're just going to make whatever they want. That's fine. I was lucky. I still got a few more. This was a custom technically. But now I would just recommend go to Gavin's site, the dynamic motion tops.
Actually, literally 2 of the spinners on my tray have Gavin buttons on them right now.
Of course. They're so good. And then Gavin's taught Drake how to make them. So Drake's Machining Customs site, Facebook group, go there, join both of them, and then just wait for drops, and just do the susses and just see if you can get some. So this is the Dune, and these are like the same sort of type material, but he didn't color them. Okay, he didn't color them, and I ended up putting these on my tungsten Dune, and it changed everything. The Dune was on a break too, and I knew the Dune was good, but I didn't have the right buttons for it. So if you watch the last stream, I tried it on this, and they almost worked. And then later I went and watched the VOD, and I noticed that Ali Aminal made a comment. He was like, put some shims on it, and it'll be perfect. So I did. So I put shims on, and it was like it made it work, and it changed everything, and it's been so good. So I just put some 1 mil shims on, and then had to do a bit of a slighter, bigger post. And oh man, if I'm being honest, the spinner that I have been using the most this week actually is the Dune with these new buttons. I'm like. And it's changed everything. I don't know what's going on.
Dune, man.
I do have a W Dune. I bought this. Guess what?
Oh yeah,
like back in the day for like $300.
Oh yeah.
And now what? $1,000 or something like that.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
To answer Pam's question, yes, this is an M3 Aurora XL. This is a stainless one with some Mokume DIT buttons.
It's a pretty cool spinner. Pretty cool spinner.
Oh yeah.
You said it was awkward before the stream when we were talking about it, though, eh?
It is, but it's like awkward in a good way, not in a like I'm gonna cruise on this every day kind of way.
Good awkward.
Like in a good way.
I thought your dog was a different color.
He's pretty much black. He's got a little bit of like.
Am I going crazy? Did you not have a white dog?
I used to have a white. Well, so that was my ex. Yes.
Oh, so, okay.
Yeah. No,
I'm like, what did you?
Consider that my dog in spirit. You know what I mean? Not the dog's fault.
What did you do to your dog?
Oh, I mean, exactly right. Yeah, it's hair dye. No, this is a puppy. He's only a year old.
Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Yeah, he's being remarkably low energy right now.
So almost done on the Fidgets of the Week. The other one that changed everything is that. So this is like one of the limited edition.
Atrium?
No, Attic. Everyone thinks it's Atrium, but it's
right,
Attic. It's Attic Unquiet Hands tungsten with the white Cerakote coating. So I got this in a tray.
Do they also make the atrium?
Huh?
Do they also make the atrium?
They do. Unquiet Hands also does the atrium. It's similar. It's similar but different, right?
They're different. No, that's very different.
So this one originally had, maybe I can just reach them easily here. No, not there. Whatever. They had original like white buttons and stuff, and it's good. It was good, but it was kind of, I don't know, maybe it was a little heavy kind of thing. But once I put these on, I kind of had an idea asking Gavin to make some thinner 23 mil ones that they would maybe work for this, and they did. And it's so good now. It's perfect. It just sounds so good. And he also did the 2 colors on there.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
And the freaking finish he did a light polish, and it just creates this sheen that I'm like. Anyway.
Yeah, that's his favorite finish. That's how he did my Mokume buttons too.
It's like, so fucking good.
They're not fully polished. What's up, Isaac?
Hey, Isaac. So Isaac is gonna send something eventually here. Maybe I'll just keep it a secret, but Isaac's sending a Fidgets from Friends. We've talked about it. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. And then the last but not least, the Doom Boy that I opened up. That was a little gift from Mr. Tierney, and it's arguably better than the Boo Boo Boy. I'm into it, but
I haven't seen it in the wild yet. That's cool.
It's pretty neat. I know a lot of people are getting.
He's a Shih Tzu poodle mix.
A shit poo?
A shit poo. Or a poo.
A poo?
Shoe.
Poo shoe? You know what? I kind of like poo shoe better.
There's another one. There's like 2 or 3 that you can.
Yeah. Poo shoe's good.
Poo is the seems to be the most common.
Okay, Chad, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try this new desk mic. Tell me if this becomes an echoey mess from hell, okay? Because I'm gonna mic the desk, and I got to keep trying stuff, you know? So just tell me, does this sound horrible? If I can talk, the mic is now on for the desk, and I am giving you the sound of this Doom Boy. And I would just like a little bit quick feedback if it's just a horrible echo mess and it sounds like I'm in some sort of tunnel from hell or something like that. Oh, thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. Donating to the Fidget Fund. That's an excellent. Oh, God, what the? Did you do that to distract me?
Yeah, it was even a warning. It says incoming.
Oh, my God. It does say incoming.
That's cute.
Christ.
Get wrecked.
Winner, tofu dinner.
Okay. Okay, you guys can also tell me if Wifey's mic sounds crap as well.
Oh, testing. 1, 2, 3. There's a snick snack for Zachary.
That was very good rhyming. That was very good rhyming.
He might catch it, but today he failed to snatch it.
Oh God, I literally just need a moment because my heart was just a little bit. Yeah.
He had
was that a journey?
Yeah, I know, right, Pam? Like, it literally said incoming. I gave him a chance.
Whole light flashed
girl.
before his eyes.
Yeah. No, yeah. No, I get distracted. I get a little bit distracted. A little bit ADHD right there, I guess. Yeah, a little bit distracted.
A little distracted.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Anyway.
You should be. You should be. I'm sure your chat is very disappointed in your lack of cat-like reflexes.
Probably very disappointing. Okay.
Mrs. Nerd out.
Mrs. Nerd out. All right, well, everyone, that's all I got for Fidgets of the Week. It was all those guys. It was 5, and yeah, I had a lot of fun this week with those. Can't wait to see what's next because it's so, some people might be like, "What are you doing the Fidgets of the Week? Just fucking open new stuff." It's important, man, because you can't just open packages and be like, "Ooh, it's so good," because it's like a new relationship. You're in a honeymoon. You're like, "Oh my God, I love you. This is so fucking good." And then you need that week. You need that week to like play with the damn thing and see where it ended up, see what happened. So, yeah, it's important. And that's where it ended up. And buttons are great. Dynamic inertia tops, Drake's Machining Customs. Go join their groups. Sign up for every sus if you haven't had them. They're expensive. They're good. It's worth it. Trust me. Just do it. Okay. It's an investment, but I'm probably never getting rid of those buttons. Ever. So, right. I'm looking at my little list here. I now have to write lists. I now have to write lists to keep up with remembering everything.
Man is like goldfish level.
Well, dude, I've had times, man, where I'm like, oh, right, I'll do this, this, and this. I don't need a list. I'll be fine. I'll remember. And then later I'll watch the VOD and I'll be like, oh, right, here's that part where I was going to do that thing. And then I won't do it. I'll be like, oh, God damn it, past Zachary. What the hell are you doing? Oh, thanks, baby. More money. Good. She's my biggest fan. So, since I've decided that since you sent so many things in your package, you sent so many things, I want to give away at least 2 of them. And that means we have to give away the Turbo Cup. We have to give away the Turbo Cup. I don't want to keep them. Not that it's bad. Oh my God. Have you seen the short that I shot with the Turbo Cup?
Have I? When was this a recent development?
Okay, let me see if I can find it.
Was it part of the stream?
No.
Oh
no,
I haven't.
No.
I saw it. It had some prime time on a stream.
Because, and I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to be able to get this to work, but yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's working. Nice. Oh, yeah, you're trying to get it on the stream. I'm looking right now. It's black.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go to here.
Work your magic.
Work on my magic. I gotta make sure that you have sound because that's like the most important part.
Turbo Cup, Battle Cup win.
YouTube, Turbo Cup. Okay, gun. Don't look in the Inception. You might get lost. And okay, everyone can see it. Can you see it? Okay, go on.
I can. Is it? Nah, I think it's incepted. It looks like it's in Inception mode.
It's still in Inception mode.
You got it. It's not. I'm been delayed. I'm an idiot.
Can you?
I'm looking at the live version as well.
Can you hear?
Oh, great.
Can you hear the motor car behind it?
No. I can't hear any sound.
No sound? Oh, damn it.
Well, I'm not listening to the stream. Hold on.
Oh no, it's okay. It's fine. No, they're getting it anyway. I'll explain to you later because it's too complicated to get you into because you're only getting my mic because you're on Discord.
Correct.
I'm down at the beach and so Kieran can hear the motor car. It was so perfect, dude. I'm there shooting a warp short with this thing, and some dickhead is over in a parking lot like across the way, just revving his muscle car like, and I'm like, oh. Kind of works. Turbo Cup, right? And I'm like, I spin it and it starts to warp right as he's like, and I'm like, that is too perfect. So that's the one I kept and I put that one in. Anyway. Okay, so speaking of, we're going to give away exactly that thing right now. Okay? So we're going to just give it away right now because I don't want to do like 3 giveaways at the very end. That would be a lot. Yes, compensation. My love, yes, compensation. He was compensating. He wanted everyone to know. But little did he know, it really helped out the short. So that was good. So if we could just get anyone who, where was the damn thing? Here it is. So we got right here. So this is what, this is actually from Brian Wise way back in the day. If you've been following the saga of the stream, then you will know where this came from. Brian Wise sent a bunch of fidgets. Morning, Gerald. You made it again. Is it 6 a.m. where you are, man? He's got coffee. It's perfect. Sophia. Oh, is that Sophia Wu? Thank you for becoming a Nerd Herd member. Very good. I think I sold you some buttons. The buttons. Yes, very good. Yeah, so we're going to give this away.
A turbo cup.
This is a turbo cup. It's in...
not a turbo cup. I sold her a SnapCart. Sorry, not a turbo cup.
Oh, okay.
I only sold a few of those turbo cups.
So this one is from Brian Wise. He said, you know what, man? Heck, how about you give it away and you give it away to, the stream and stuff like that and let someone else enjoy it. He asked Jeremy. He said that was a great idea. So here we are. I saved it until Jeremy was here. So yeah, we're going to give it away. It flings pretty good. It's nice. Yeah. And this is kind of like a teaser because Jeremy is making these in brass.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can only imagine.
If only you could imagine, right? So pretty
the brass
fun.
Is cool.
I was actually surprised I thought there was going to be hot spots on this when I first saw this design, but I'm actually surprised how it's pretty fun. It's pretty freaking fun to whip around. It comes from a designer who's whipped around a couple of fucking spinners in his day.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Hey, Yeros. Hey, Mr. Yeros. How you doing? Will we be able to enter the giveaway on Facebook or should I get on YouTube channel? Yeros, you can totally enter the giveaway on Facebook, but if you are a Nerd Herd member, I won't know because the star won't come up. So if you're a Nerd Herd member and you want one of your extra ins with the giveaway, then you will have to go to the YouTube chat. So good question. Thanks for asking. Yeah. So what I've said before, if you are a Nerd Herd member and you get the extra in, so you're going to put in and then you're going to type in again, but maybe be a little bit, strategic with where you put your other in, because we are going to let, random number generator deal with this, right? So I don't know how often I've seen random number generator pick like the two numbers right beside each other. Anyway, that's my thought on it. So yeah, let's just do it. So if you guys could start putting your ins in now and then just maybe make my life easier and not comment anything else until it looks like all the ins are over, that would be great. Hi, Lorraine. Are you happy? It was Lorraine's idea. She said, I'm so tired. Can you do a giveaway near the beginning? I was like, yes, actually, because it works that way. It's much better if we just get one of them out of the way in the beginning. So perfect. It was actually a really good idea. I love when people come up with good ideas.
So excited she just typed H. Couldn't even get to the end.
Who? Lorraine?
Lorraine. I was joking.
Oh, H.
I'm looking at chat. She was trying to type happy, but I'm just pulling her leg. Lorraine, by the way, guys, while we're talking about Lorraine.
No, we're not doing goddamn 13 polls. Drake was like, goddamn Drake.
Lorraine made these.
Oh, right. Lorraine. Those are Lorraine's. Yeah,
I've been breaking these in. These are so good.
Oh, cool. Look at that. Oh, they're the snap ones, just like Sacred Spins.
Oh, yeah. I needed it because this guy doesn't close things. And so what you do is you like spin her in, and then you're like, oh my God, what was that sound? And then you're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Thing was closed anyways.
Oh, that's perfect. I love the little snap closure. I have had, I can't do ones that don't have something over top. I can't do it. So yeah, I love that. That's great. Lorraine's making those. Okay. Those are kind of dying down. So I'm going to say that. Oh, there's the second one. You don't have to do two. You don't have to say into. You can, but I know.
In trace.
Entrails.
I'll
get one to you, Zach. Thank you. That'd be nice. I literally used to, one of my hobbies used to be leather stitching. And let me tell you, I can do a good saddle stitch, right? Lorraine, you know what I'm talking about. Saddle stitch. So I taught myself a saddle stitch, and I fuck with a couple the leather things. It's fun. It's really relaxing. It's good. Don't have any time for it now, but I keep thinking to myself, man, I'm just going to make a little slit for this or a slit for that. But no, it's not working. Not enough time these days. Okay, so there will be a little surprise from Mrs. Nerd Herd in 30. That scares me. That scares me, honey, when you say things like that. And then give
Is it going to be another projectile-based surprise?
Probably. She's probably going to hit me in the head with something. God knows. Okay, I'm going to go back and look at the chat here and do the ins. Okay, it starts there. So we've got Pam, 1. Massachoy, 2.
Something tells me he's not proficient enough to know what double replacing is. Go. I sure don't know.
So Lorraine, H, I'm taking that as Lorraine's first in. Yes. Okay. That's what I'm taking it as. Okay, so that's one. Yes, no 13 polls this time. But Jeremy does get to pick the amount of polls that we do. How many numbers we pull, that is the winning poll. You know what I mean by that? You know how makers of
the winning number, correct?
No, you pick like, I'm kind of sick of people going to random number generator and then just hitting it one time. No, you're not. But I'm going to limit it to 5. So you have to say, 2 to 5. Okay. So you have to pick between 2 and 5. I'm going to poll. I'm going to go generate. And you're going to say on the third generation of a number, that's the actual number.
I love that.
I like it too. I've actually, it's made me one.
It'll mess with so many people's minds in good and bad ways.
And Drake Sexton was an absolute, like,
oh, he's savage. I know.
He said 13. He said 13 of them.
Who is it? Michael Kaufman does that too, infamously. He's like, the first one's always not the real one, so we're gonna do that first.
Yeah.
Now the real one. You know what? Maybe that one wasn't real either. What do you guys think? Okay, sure.
Okay, Laura, and I say in. I'm not counting that one. I already got 2 marked for you for in. Okay, I've got 17 of you. We're just going to get this done quick here. Yep, I got 17. Cool. All right, I'm going to go open up random number generator. That's actually what I forgot to do earlier. Okay. Okay, can everyone see random number generator right now? Can you see it, Jeremy?
I'm behind on the stream. I see it, but
okay, good. Then everyone else can.
You're on there.
Sorry. When I'm doing it, we're like, in order to give you the stream, I have to do that stupid Inception thing.
Oh,
so if I try to go back to my OBS to see if everyone's seeing what I want them to see, all I see is OBS Inception. So it's a little payoff. So you're gonna have to kind of be my guy, being like, yeah, no, you got the right scene there. Okay, we have 1 to 17. Number 1 to 17. Jeremy, which generation is it? Which generate? 2 to 5.
I would say it'll definitely be number 4.
Number 4. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 11. Number 11. Who do we have for number 11? Let me see who that was again. Yeros. Nicholas Yeros was number 11.
Nice.
Was number 11.
I feel like he might have bought a SnapCart. Or am I imagining?
I feel like I remember him. Oh, sorry, Detroit Pyro. I missed that one at the end. You have a chance to get more. There's going to be a couple more. There's going to be 2 more giveaways, so it's fine. Okay, so Nicholas Yeros, you know how to contact me. Talk to me. That actually works really well because I'm sending back your stuff soonish. So I will. I'll just pop that in there with that. So yeah, no need to give me shipping or anything because shipping was on me to send back your things. I actually just finished shooting finally the a short for the the Beetle Crash. Yeah, so finally got some more. I was very nervous shooting shorts with your babies, with your beautiful babies. Okay, so cool, that's done. Good. So Nicholas Yeros, you have won this little guy, and yeah, so there we go. I'm gonna put that safely. Put that right on top of your box of your other stuff. Perfect. Worked out really well. Okay. Excellent. All right. What else do we got here? Right. So we had a kind of a positive reception last stream where I tried to teach everyone a slider move. And we went over the sextant slide because the sexy button bros were there, right? So it made sense. So we're going to do another one, and I'm going to see if this catches on. Maybe you guys will like it. It might be cool to keep doing that. Matt Parker, Mr. Fidget, so good to finally make a stream again. Yes, you're here. There's time left in the stream. I'd love to know the difference in the indie thick models. I've been going on a couple of sessions and I don't know. Some are thicker and some are thinner.
Right.
The short of it.
Thinnest, SF is the second tallest, and M is short and tall.
Yeah, so M is short, but the thickest. And then SF gets a little longer and a little thinner. And then I believe LP gets a kind of a little shorter, but the absolute thinnest. In my opinion, the only ones worth it, I've had the M, the SF, and the LP. The SF and the LP are worth keeping. I actually want to keep both of those, but I found that I didn't really like the M as much. It was too tight of a spin, and I wasn't getting the right pull on it, right? I find when I need like 50 mil long, and you get that like that snap pull kind of thing, right? You can really just rip it. And so that was my own opinion of it. I've had some other people agree with me and sell their M's. So that'd be my thing. If you can get an SF or you can get a LP, honeybee, go grab one. Good. And mine are in stainless steel and I love it. Mine are in stainless steel and I absolutely love it. So I don't even care about like the fancy stuff with them. Okay, so the slider move of the week is the Scarfo Shuffle. This one was brought to me by, I'm getting his name wrong. Is it Matthew Scarfo? Is it Matthew Scarfo? You know the guy? Do you know the guy I talk about, Jer? Canadian? You don't know any Canadians? Jesus Christ, come on. I thought you knew everyone. God.
I know a lot of y'all, I will admit. I'm not Canadian enough, I guess, for the Canadian club.
Jeremy's just tired. He's losing it. He's just like...
I'm not an honorary Canadian. Dude, my sleep schedule's been so messed up.
Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, I'm bad too, man. I'm up at 4:30 every day to go to work. It's horrible.
I can't do that.
I wish I could say I can't do that, but anyway, Scarfo Shuffle. This is the Scarfo Shuffle, and it was brought to me by Mr. Scarfo, because in the last stream he was like, "Wait till I show you the Scarfo Shuffle." So I put him to that one, and I said, "Well, you better show me the Scarfo Shuffle. I would like to see that." So I'll turn the desk noise on again for this. And like I said before, tell me if it becomes an absolute echoey mess. I want to know. So what you do is you take any slider. 3-click is what I am using. I think 3-click is going to be the one to do. You start like this, and you're going to want to go out like this, and then you flip it up, and then you go all the way to the end. So it's just one magnet holding it, and then you drop it, and then you push it, and then in, and then 1 click. So I'm going to do it again. Go like this. And I'm not that great at it yet, but when this Mr. Scarfo showed it to me, it looks actually pretty cool to kind of get that going in more of like a fast way, because he showed it to me slow so I could get it. And then he started like just like ripping it off because he knows it so well. And I was like, oh, that actually looks really satisfying. So I thought that would be pretty cool just to show everyone how to do what is called a Scarfo Shuffle. So pretty unique move, one I'd never seen before. So if you have a, you think you got it?
Yeah, I can see how that would require a whole like.
But when he did it, it was like I don't even know how he can do it fast. Like he had it like.
Yeah, you gotta obsess over it. Like I do that kind of move too a lot, where I'm like out and then I go up. But like my go-to move after it's up, like in this position, is to usually then like grab the top corner and push it down into like an L shape. And like,
yeah,
it's like
Serial.
You're like
Serial says too many stops for me. I think I kind of agree with that. That's actually a good way of like putting it. Too many stops, like too many places where it stops and switches or something like that. So that could be a good point. And it might not be for everyone, right? But this is just a move. And I just want to throw a move in. I've had a lot of requests to like, yeah, like a slide of the week, move of the week. I don't know. I kind of thought maybe slide of the week because we have fidgets of the week, but we'll work something out. So yeah, that's what I thought we should throw in here because I've had a lot of requests for like, can you stop opening boxes so much and like just showing off bling and start like teaching us things more? Because like I don't know, like I think Fidget Nerd kind of started with like lots of like tutorials and information, and now it's true. It's these live things, and I'm just starting to like open shit like crazy all the time. So yeah, that is the Scarfo shuffle, and if you need to slow it down, just go watch the VOD and put it on halftime. Then you got it. There you go.
The beauty of YouTube. The beauty of YouTube.
Agreed. Too many stops for me, Matt Parker. Definitely looks cool, but I love the fluid flippy tricks. Yes. So if I want to throw another one in, I will, because Matthew. I want to call him Matthew. I think it's Matthew Scarfo. I don't know. I'll just call you Mr. Scarfo. He was like, "What is your go-to move? What's your move that you just do completely absent-mindedly, and you don't even know you're doing it?" I had to think about it a little bit to try to figure out what it was, and I had to even kind of just not look at myself, and I realized it's this one. So I'm just gonna do it fast, and it's super simple, really. It's nothing like fancy about it, but I kind of just didn't.
It's a go-to in between.
I kind of just didn't look at my hand, and I just let my hand go, and it came up with this, and I went, yeah, no, that is like my go-to. So what it is it's just up, down, but then it's this thing like this so that I can get back to here and go down. So up, one ladder slide down, shuffle. So that's another one. You got two. And doing that one because I told Scarfo, I was like, I'll send you a video when I'm back at the computer, and I totally forgot. And then it like got to that point where I was like, no, it's just embarrassing if I send it to him now because I'm like, oh, sorry, I forgot. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. sorry, Mr. Scarfo. There we go. So that's a couple of moves you guys can practice. It's always good seeing new moves, and I see moves from guys like I think Yeros posted a video on Facebook showing a couple of his moves, and I was like, oh, dude, you gotta slow this shit down, man. I'm like, holy crap, you look like a wizard, like, and it always looks that way. It always ends up kind of seeming that way, that you're doing something that's so like crazy, right? Because you're doing it fast, and you're like, what are you doing? And then someone slows it down, and you go, oh, okay, I see. I get it. There you go. What do we gotta do with chat? Sierra, really fun to see though. Get stuck on certain moves, routines for a while. Yeah, exactly, right? And I found myself doing that. I would just get stuck on this routine. I would just like not try anything new. And I was like, no, I gotta try some new stuff. I gotta kind of force myself. So yeah. And it is good that the ones that are mindless, the ones that you can really just use to focus and just, zone out on something else, you don't have to focus on it. I love that. Gerald.mv wrapped. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, look at Jer Bear with his special little prize. He won it fair and square, man. He won it fair and square. Samuel, you fucker, you're here. Samuel's here. Yo. How do you get Lorraine, how did you get the rainbow look on that one side? I don't know. Ask Jonas, I guess, but he told me that the what it is actually is it's crystallized titanium, and he said he said it's a light etch, and then a light polish, and then flamed on crystallized titanium, and then that side's also crystallized titanium, but it's a heavy etch and chemically darkened. That's what he told me.
The MV wrapped is very different. Yeah, it's Oh well, like he and I were talking about this earlier.
Yeah. Well, you talk about it again. It didn't count when you talked to me about it.
Yeah, exactly. It has a very low. So out of all of them, the X shape is a thing, right? But on the wrap, traditionally, the middle has been the highest point. Even on the triple S, even though this gets lower, it's still pretty much the undisputed highest point of the slider.
Yeah.
So the center is actually the lowest point that you can touch the slider, pretty much, other than like the base. Even the base of the body, in my experience, it looks the same, but for some reason it feels smaller to me. I don't know why. But anyways, it's a lot less going on. The corners are the prominent parts. See, on the other models, the corners are the lowest points, and the center is the highest point. This is totally the inverse. The center is the lowest point. The corners are the highest point. It totally changes the mechanics of what you're gonna want to like do or whatever. Like I notice myself, like I go into different like routines with this one entirely. Also, the new plate design seems to make magnets feel stronger. So I've got this with acrylic medium. It's probably sitting a little over 50 grams.
That's such a good weight. I am so obsessed with the 50-gram wrapped weight now. Right. Like I kind of go for it. Almost all my wraps now are set up under 60. Yeah. So Serial, to answer your question. Oh, sorry. By the way, hi Gavin, how you doing? And yes, Samuel, I heard and I saw the pictures of you meeting Jeremy. So that's very cool. It's very cool. So yes, the new plate design. It's not a new plate design. It's what I would call it's the V2.1 plates, right? Yeah, so exactly. What happens is when you're machining, when you're doing like having a CNC machine, you have to set up all of these like jigs and stuff to hold all the pieces that you want to machine. And that's a whole other thing about getting it all set up, right? You have to get it set up how you want it. So Jonas had to break all of that down to start the wrapped light. And then he's only kind of recently rebuilt it up again to be able to pump out wrapped lights and also wrapped V2s. So in doing that, he had to kind of reposition and redesign the plate thing. And I think is partly like him doing a tweak and partly just the fact that he had to redesign stuff, that it has come out that these plates are his new iteration of the plates. So they are ever so slightly thinner, not in a way that you have to worry about them like wearing through or anything like that. They're still never going to wear through, but they're thinner to the point where it just increases the haptics and makes things just feel a little bit stronger because they are a little bit thinner. So Gavin has a set. I think he has the first set that was made, and then Jeremy has a set here. So we actually have two. We have Gavin in stream, and then Jeremy here. We both have experience with that. Yes, Serial, you will get a set of plates, the V2.1. And please, for the love of God, someone tell me if some come up on the site. And I swear to God, if I don't respond right away because I'm working, just buy me a goddamn set. Yeah. Buy me a set. I swear to God, I will pay you back. I don't care who does it. Just buy me a set. Please. I don't care who finds it. Just buy me a set. I'll pay you back. I promise. Okay. So yes, good. Because I miss everything. I'm always working. It'll drop and it'll be like I can't get away from work and it's horrible. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, we're all good with that. So what I would like to do, I don't know how this is really going to work out because I kind of been getting into beads because, as you know, I've been kind of getting into the wands, right? The spin totems. So I was on the WCu Wand website, and Lautie's got a couple of beads that are looking pretty freaking good because they kind of appeal. Lautie really appeals to my whole kind of Star Trek background, just being such a sci-fi freak, Trekkie guy. Just loves that. I just love that weird mecha style that they do. So I bought a capacitor bead and also one of their resistor beads. So I'm going to open them up. I actually don't know if they're even going to fit on wands because it needs to have an inner diameter of at least, I'm going to say, 1/4 inch or so. So I'm going to open these up.
I don't know things apparently, huh?
Okay. You know what, Jeremy? You know what? I can literally end the Discord call.
Ah.
I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, he has that shirt, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring the pond hopper out because I think it has the thinnest. It's got the thinnest shaft, so to say. And yes, that's what she said.
The low hanging fruit.
Okay. I don't know what these are. I took them out of their big box because screw big boxes. Just gonna debox this, eh, Jeremy? Just rip it. Destroy it.
Big box, and I cannot.
This is the resistor. So the thing about the resistor is that you could pick the center material, and then you could also pick your end materials. And I'll show you in a second here. It's kind of cool. So I went with a brass center material. And then I went with 2 zirconium outside materials. But you could pick you could mix match any 3. I thought it was kind of neat. Yeah, it looks really thin. I don't think it's going to work. Let's get rid of these. But it could work for like a lanyard thing or something like that. So you got your center one. And then you take your outside one and you screw it on like that. And then you take the other one and you screw it on like that. And you get this pretty cool looking little bead. I just like it.
Industrial.
Right? Industrial mecha. That's what they say their whole style is like this mecha sci-fi sort of thing, right? And it doesn't fit. Okay, whoa, whatever. It doesn't fit.
Oh, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't fit. So that is going to become
for the little wand.
That's going to become sort of some sort of like knife one or something like that, or my my new bead. I actually need some new beads for like I have one where I have like little like cord for my earbuds and stuff like that, and my knife and 2 knives, my bob and things. So that's what that's going to become.
I have a good bead on my bob too. Yeah, I have a nice like simple brass bead.
Bead on the bob. This is actually the bead that was on my bob. This middle one right here. I took it off me bob because I just wanted more beads to play with, and I found that this is actually pretty cool because it kind of makes it into like this like more of like a knuckle roller sort of idea because it's thinner here. So it's kind of fun. Kind of into it. Anyway,
sounds nice.
So let's see what the capacitor is like. So I know. So this one, probably won't fit as well, but heck, it's pretty. I'll like it. This one is not a. Oh, what did I get? Did I get a cool thing to make myself look cooler?
I mean, who wouldn't?
Oh man, I'm a super player now. Lautie super player. Are you a super player, Jeremy?
I'm super duper.
What the heck? Is it like a magnet backing?
Patch. Yeah, it's a patch. It's so it could be a magnet or a patch. Yeah. You can also just throw that on your Velcro thing.
So what the hell is this for?
Yeah, that's
just a piece of plastic.
Is it magnetic? Okay. Yeah, I
don't know. Oh, it is very magnetic. Okay, I just put a piece of metal. It's very magnetic. Cool. That's great. And then I imagine these are stickers. Yeros, he loves that bead. What's the maker? Lautie, right? Yeah, Lautie. I was looking to get a Zerk brass pair to have at the end of my hoodie strings. Ooh, yeah, they actually advertise it like that. These are just stickers. They're just stickers, whatever. Yeah, they advertise it more like right at the yeah, exactly. Hoodie strings, backpack things, stuff like that. I don't know. It's cool. Definitely keeping it for a little bit. If not forever. I don't know. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for joining, Sam.
Yeah, thanks, Sam.
3-hour drive, but I made it.
Catch you later, dude.
Next time I'll bring Gladys along. Make him come.
Guys can get brunch or something.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Brunch. Have some mimosas.
Yes.
No. This thing's This thing's really pretty. I almost just got the Zerk one, and then I was like, maybe I should just get.
Ooh, is that?
Maybe I should just get the Mokame one.
That is. I like that. I have a couple of Mokame.
This is actually way prettier than I thought it was going to be. This looks like exactly what it said it was going to be. Wow, that is actually really pretty. I'm like making sure it's in focus on the screen, but I'm like staring at it in person because it's like, wow, that is really. Damn. It's too bad it's probably not going to fit. It looks like the same diameter. It looks slightly bigger. I don't know. Let's see. Tim Carter. That's Timothy Carter.
Oh, that's
bro.
TC.
Yeah.
Another Texas guy.
It just fits. It just fucking fits. It's a squeeze.
Gone with me.
It's a squeeze,
oh, wow.
but it fits.
It looks good. I like it.
Matt Parker, Mokame is the coolest. Change my mind. I will not, sir. I will not. No. I refuse. Oh, that's actually a win then.
I like
too. That's pretty damn cool. I don't think it's going to fit on anything but the pawn hopper. Because it just went onto the pawn hopper. That's, oh God, I love that sci-fi shit. Looks like it's got, the only thing that would make it cooler is if it like could light up in there or something. It looked like it was like literally an energy source or something like that, right?
How much was it expensive? Lautie's not cheap.
Well, Lautie, I think it was like $120 or something like that.
Whatever.
So yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Expensive.
I don't know. I don't like it. That's pretty. It's like one of the only, because I've talked about it before. I'm not really too into the whole like buying things just to look at it. And I don't know. This one's like kind of convincing me otherwise, because I've been on the train of like thinking, man, I don't know if I just want to get, some lesser beads or things that are cheaper just to make up the handle on these spin totems, right? Because to be honest, it's like, yeah, sure, like this stuff like is pretty and stuff, these other ones, but I'm like, I don't know. I could just have it otherwise, right? So yeah, that was just on the G1 website, or you can go on like on the Lautie website and like the capacitor bead. I think it's sick. Okay. That's
seems
sick.
like it has capacity. For some, you could mix and match it, right?
You could. They have other ones. You don't have to buy Mokame. They do have a Zerkuti one. Zerkuti? I don't know. I never get that word right. Zerkuti? Zerkuti? Zerk.
I say Zerkutai.
You say Zerkutai? Fuck, I've never heard that before.
I mean, I'm from Texas. So
Zerkutai? Oh yeah, you got a bit of that Zerkutai on there? Right on. Amazing.
How long will the top part spin on the Hoto? Is that a Hoto? No,
it's not a Hoto. This is a.
This is is that Kieran's?
No, we're gonna open Kieran's next. Actually,
who makes that one?
Pond Hopper. Nat Foley with Pond Hopper.
Oh yes, I've seen that one. Dude, everybody has their own take on it. It's really cool. I like it.
What the hell? 5 members? How does this even work? Where are you finding this stuff on this thing? How did you do this? Was gifted a membership by... Oh, you gave them the membership. That's so cool. That's so nice.
Yeah, membership gifting. Thank you.
That is awesome.
I said there'd be...
Oh.
It's probably at random.
Well, I said there'd be a little surprise from Miss Nerd in 30 minutes.
We all thought you were going to...
It wasn't a projectile, though.
We all thought you were going to throw something at me. So
it was a love projectile.
Yeah, I like to
Because your wife loves.
I like to lead you in a different direction, you know, lull you into a false sense of security.
And now
A false sense of zircuity.
Hey.
Oh my god.
You like that joke, nerds? You like that?
Oh my god.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
You want to hear another one? Okay.
Matt, that doesn't.
Hey, nerds. What?
Matt,
what wears a shoe
or Zircuti?
And has
I think it's
10 toes?
What's a shoe and has 10 toes?
Yeah, wears shoes and has 10 toes.
I don't know.
Guess.
I don't know. Feet have toes?
She like a Sphinx now? Like, are we?
She's doing some sort of dad joke. I don't know what's going on.
It's not your feet. It's my feet.
What do we get if we guess right?
Do I not get something thrown at me?
No, you just get a really bad joke.
That was yeah.
That's just a really, really bad joke.
Well,
all
you are like the master of dad jokes. You're like the absolute
dad
master
jokes, bad jokes, sad jokes, Chad jokes when I'm feeling spicy. Anyway, congratulations on the membership to Brian, Beamer, Cody, Pawu, and Sir Medicated.
I know at least 2 of those guys.
I want Sir Medicated.
It's a little benchmarker for having 30 plus people streaming or watching the stream live for so long.
That is actually a lot of people streaming. That's like that might be like a record. 35 people are watching right now
36.
at the same time. 30. Okay.
36.
Yeah.
Don't sell yourself short.
Anyway, enjoy your memberships, nerds, and I'm taking requests and suggestions as per usual of little snick snacks for next stream's snack attack on Zach.
Hey.
The Zach snack attack.
Snack attack on Zach.
Attack.
You're like the rhyming master. It's like fucking crazy.
Well, you know, similes. It's kind of my jam. 42.
That's crazy. That's so funny to know that you guys get a different number than mine.
Well, they're just so excited
I
that
see 42
Mrs.
now
Nerd
as well,
is here
actually.
to provide a little levity.
That's so funny.
Your,
I want to see Gavin spin sticking.
Oh God, yeah, I would love a nice Gavin spin stick.
Have you sent it to Shane
raisins,
yet, or do you still have 2
boomerang croissant,
God tier scepters?
Boomerang croissant. Oh, I know what you mean.
I still think we should do a Snickers. Abigail Bay says a Snickers.
You're always going to say Snickers because it's your favorite chocolate bar, so I feel like you're a little biased.
Right now, Reese is my favorite chocolate bar.
Oh, really?
Classically speaking.
Yeah.
That's mine all time.
I've been on a Reese kick lately. I'm like, I'll get home.
Wait, do you literally just call it Reese, or is that a Canadian thing?
What you do?
You're
like
talking about chocolate and peanut butter, right?
Yeah. Do you do what my wife says and calls it Reese's or something like that?
Yes.
Oh God, you're one of those. I'm pretty sure it's Reese.
I am one of them.
You call them Reese's? Yeah, that's what wifey does.
Well, I've got to look it up now. Oh my gosh, you're making me question everything I know about life. Okay.
Scones.
Question your whole existence.
Almond Snickers.
Snickers.
I'm seeing some good.
Snickers is mine too,
no,
especially
it's Snackers.
A snack. Have a little snack. Have a snacker snack.
Sup, Pippin? Jay
no,
Dizzy.
it is. It's
Sup,
Reese's. It's Reese's.
And I believe I see Gavin.
Yeah, see, I was right.
Hi, Gav.
I think we're right.
I wish you lots of like shiny luck for the Phalanx like raid day today.
I
hope you got some beautiful, fantastic shinies. Because I believe in you.
I think it's a possessive.
I think Zach is possessive of his fidgets.
Yes.
It's obviously
absolutely.
Potatio, Jason.
Absolutely. 100%.
Anyway, I'm going back to my nerd cave to do nerd things.
Okay.
Congrats to the winners of the like sus earlier. A+ rock on till the break of dawn, and also congrats to our 5 new members.
Yay, 5 new members.
And
right, we're giving it out tonight. Remember?
Yeah, we're still doing 2 more. Got 2 more to go. SnapCarts.
2 more.
2 more giveaways. We're doing 3.
Ooh.
Doing 3 tonight.
2 more giveaways.
Yep. Because I got so much shit to get. I
hello,
can't keep all this shit up here.
Right? Are you even sticking to the schedule?
Just put Miss Nerd in here, just playing the comedy routine for free.
I am.
I don't know if I call it a comedy routine so much as you guys being like held at kidnapping point to have to hear my horrible, horrible sense of humor or lack thereof.
No, this is literally like, I set this mic up, and guys, tell me if this is horrible because it sounds okay to me. But like, once again, tell me if this sounds fucking like an echo mess when she's talking.
Horrible, deplorable.
Anyway, I set up this mic because I knew that like she's just going to be coming in anyway, doing whatever the hell she wants to do.
Well,
so,
that's because I live here.
Yeah. So I would set the mic up, and I'm like, hey, I'll set this up, and I'm like, hey, so this is here, so you can do this and talking to this, and she's like, I'll do whatever I want with the mic, and I'm like,
it's not as good as my mic. Where is it? Where's my favorite microphone that you won't use?
I'll show it some other time. It's been put away. It's all tucked away.
For the giveaway, everybody should vote that Zachary takes out my microphone, which is the only microphone that matters, and it's the best one.
Okay, since you're doing a whole feature right now, I'll go find your mic. Where is it?
Yes! Success. See? Okay, this is the only microphone.
So this is the only one she wants to use,
That's
but
the only one
it doesn't
that I'll
work
do, like, a
because
podcast
I bought
or
it.
whatever, like sit down and do a full stream with him. It works.
It works if you enjoy having like up in the background
like you just
of like
too close to your other stuff. I
probably.
think if I had that plugged in
which means it's
to like my phone in the other room,
So
that
this-
it wouldn't have that feedback.
this mic is this freaking, it's hilarious. It's this like little tiny mic thing. It's like this cute little tiny mic thing.
Abigail, you do see a cat that's tuba.
Why did my camera
He's
just
right
go
here.
off? There we go. I must have heard a voice command for going off or something.
Everybody needs to vote for that mic, for the tiny mic. In fact, I feel like everyone should vote for Zach to do his next live only with the tiny mic. That's what I think.
Oh my god. No.
No other mics.
No.
Only
The
the tiny
EP
mic for
mic.
his next live stream.
You guys would eat your vote on that one. You would be like, "Oh my god, please bring back the better sound." That you guys would hate it. You'd hate it.
All right, I have nerd things to do in my nerd room. Jer Bear, I love your dog. Please rub her.
Him. I think the dog's a him.
Rub his belly for me,
Nash?
please.
Oh, sorry. I didn't catch the first one. Yeah, this is Nash.
Nash. Good boy.
He's taking the
Good
nap.
boy.
Hey, bud. Say hi. Say hi. I'm waking you up.
Unless he's sleeping, don't wake him up to rub his belly.
There you go.
Just tell him I love him.
Good kid.
You're so lucky. My cat or any of my, they would never do that. They would never just be like, "Okay, cool. I'll just stay right here while you do this thing." My,
You know, Kanin would on her pillow,
He doesn't always.
on her
It's
royal
just 'cause
pillow.
it happens to
I
be
would
nap
scare
time.
the bunny. Anyway.
It happens to be nap time.
Yeah, she wouldn't like the fan. But
That's-
she sit for a
Oh,
while.
hey,
on
my
her royal
print just
pillow. She's
finished.
the queen.
Your print finished. Perfect. Okay. Good segue.
Right.
Okay. So,
Mrs. Fidget out. Tubal, come sit with you. He's right here.
no, he won't. He's tried. He's a picky cat. Okay. Bye, nerd. Miss Nerd. Love you.
I love you too, and I love all of the nerd herd. You're fantastic and bombastic and mwah, mwah, mwah.
Fantastic. Bombastic. Excellent. Cyril says it sounds pretty good, just like a producer speak on any other podcast. Perfect. Great. Good. I'm happy because I tried it the other time, and yeah, apparently what I hear sometimes gets thrown through wavelengths on YouTube, and then I go and I look at the VOD later, and things that like Pam said, where she was like, last one, she was like, "There's a lot of echo." And I'm like, "There's not that much echo." And then I go listen to it later, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, Pam was right. There is a lot of echo. It sounds horrible." So yeah, glad it's working a little bit better. I love sound, and I love making it good. Yeah, bye. I think she loves the mic. I think she loves that she's mic'd now. I think that was the longest I've ever had her come and hang out here. Kermit is Pam's dog. Actually, Kermit is very cute. Very kind of similar to Nash in a way. Some sort of breed similarities going on there.
A mixed breed situation.
Yeah,
Fluffy,
the
cute little. Nash is a good boy. He doesn't shed.
Oh, that's not true. All dogs shed.
Mine doesn't. Well, hardly. I mean, it's slow. It's very slow. I don't ever find it. I find more like human hairs by far than dog hairs.
You don't have any hair though. Oh. Yeah, no, it's actually.
I need a shave. It's getting bad.
Long hair. Oh yeah, wow. Oh, you're so long. Look at that. Oh god, it's getting really bad.
Long and free.
So long.
Long hair, don't care.
Say it was hair from his head.
Sorry, what?
You said he doesn't have any hair. I said he didn't say it was hair from his head.
That's very true. Thank you. Thank you for the obvious. Thank you for the obvious. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, fuck. Where was I? Remember earlier where you were like, "Are you getting off track?"
Yeah, you did.
I told Jeremy. I told Jeremy before this. I'm like, things will happen. I was like, things are going to happen, and I have a list. And I'm supposed to get through it, but things are gonna happen.
You know, like in the Odyssey when he has him tie him to the mast of the ship or whatever, or like in Harry Potter where the dude has to drink the crazy juice and he's like, "You gotta make me drink it all." Like that's what I'm gonna have to do to you right now.
Right, you're gonna be like
doing the show.
Zach, keep it up, keep going, keep going.
You're like, please don't make me.
All right, well, that Lautie stuff was pretty cool. That was cooler than I thought. No big deal that the resistor didn't work, but heck yeah, the Mokame one worked. That is freaking awesome. I love that. I love when shit works out. That's gonna live there. All right, so what we have got to do now is we got to open up. I won again. I won the WCu wand from Wizard EDC.
Dude, I went in on those.
And I won't brag too much, but I've won twice now.
Which one did you do?
I won the Zerk one, and I won the next one, the blasted WCU.
Oh, and you got the better one. Holy shit!
I know, right? It's totally the better one. Anyway, so yeah, I won that, and if I would just plug it a little bit, I would say check that out. That is that's the group. 321 members now. Good, growing. Kind of crazy. It only has that many. I would expect something like this should have
300 very dedicated members. It seems
500 to 1,000 or something. But he's pretty new. Started back in February. Kieran, great guy. The wizard one has been, my Zerk one has been one of my favorite ones. Especially because of the head and the way it feels on your thumb. It's a good one to rub, and I'm super into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the WCU one, and I'm going to show you guys as quickly and as efficiently as I can how you would change the bearing. I was talking about it to Kieran, and he thought it'd be a really good idea to kind of show people how to change the bearing, because it isn't the most intuitive thing. And if the bearing works, which it will in the WCU, it's going to be fine. I had to change the bearing in the Zerk one because of the little bit of Loctite, too much Loctite got in there. So I had to change that, and I had to go through this whole rigmarole to figure out how to do it. And I did it. I figured it out, and I have this very makeshift sort of way of doing it. And then it actually really works out, because when I was talking to little Jer Bear, about it before stream, Jer Bear is lucky enough to have a masterwork little spin. I can see it right there on his. Oh no, I can't see it in that one. There it goes. So that is by Gavin, and that is a Mokame scepter that Gavin made. So he was kind of showing me before the stream how Gavin has chosen to do his sort of bearing things. It's very similar to Kieran's, except that he's sort of attached the screw part holding the bearing head, like the head on that houses the bearing. He's kind of attached that to a little piece of Mokame. It's really neat that it's like that is part of the screw. And I'm sure Jeremy will show later. But Jeremy basically let me know. He's like, I 3D printed my own thing for changing it. And I'm like, that's perfect. So we should absolutely talk about how to change the bearing, because Jeremy is like, fuck man, I could 3D print like more of these little whatever things that he has made that help to change the bearing. And Gavin's back, so good. He can talk about the thing that he made. All right, so let's get that. Let's get it. Let's get it. Where is it?
Sue's back.
So Again, one of my favorite boxes. I don't know if he got these custom made or something like that. But they're so nice. They're so pretty. It's got it's got to be a custom print.
Yeah.
It's got to have got these boxes custom printed, which is
Like
so
that
great.
look.
And then, this is the same patch that I got in the last one. But another really cool kind of little thing is these patches that Kieran has made. They're kind of badass. And I have one sitting on my purse. It's just a purse. It's a purse. I could call it an EDC pouch, but it's literally a purse. And it's got a little front part where you can stick Velcro stuff on it. So I got a couple Mokame patches, and I've got another one of these. Kieran, my wife designed that and the colors for the box. Perfect. Excellent. Love it. Another husband-wife duo thing. Perfect. That's what we need. Teamwork. So here we got another. So this would be, and then the other thing. Okay, right. Sorry. The other thing that he adds that is another little cool thing that none of the other spin totem makers that I have experience have added is these little. Focus. They're these little rubber. Hard to see, but it's like this little rubber shim. And these have actually been a bit of a lifesaver with, especially my pond hopper. I needed to use like 2 of these to be able to fill up some tiny little gaps and make it actually tighten all the way around the buttons that I wanted, the beads that I wanted to use. So another really cool thing, and it's like rubber. It's nice. It's good. Another little thing that I noticed, and it's those little things that add up and become really appreciated. So he has included an extra, what looks like, can only describe as what Unquiet Hands would call a reptilian bearing. This is coincidentally the same bearing that Nat Foley at Pond Hopper puts in his. And he swears by this. I don't have one in my Pond Hopper because I went on this crazy escapade for switching bearings around and stuff like that. So I imagine we could just pop this one right into it when we change it. All right. So to start off, I was lucky enough to also purchase some beads from Kieran. So I got, here we go. So this is the Zerk one. Look at this. Ooh, nice and weightier than I thought. So we have got, this is his larger size Zerk bead. Very nice. Hola, Victor. Gavin says, yeah, these should be standard. Do you mean the little shim things? Because I completely agree. I think that people should take a little stab out of a little page out of Kieran's book there and figure out what he's doing there. Not to steal, his idea or anything like that, but it's more just kind of a compliment, if someone's going and doing that sort of thing. And then, oh God, this box is so heavy. Love how heavy this box is. Then he also allowed me the privilege of purchasing a Thai one that has been anodized. Oh, it looks even better in person.
That looks nice.
That's pretty, right? Right, Jer? Right, Jer Bear? Oh, look at this. He even serial numbers his beads. He's got this little design logo on there and a number. Got 13 and 8. Coincidentally, I believe that my Zerk rod is number 8 of the Zerk rods, if I am remembering correctly.
Oh, that's a beautiful lineup.
So that is freaking great.
Sounds like it was meant to be.
Meant to be. Yep. Yeah, Gavin says shims. Yeah. Matthew Scar. It was Matthew. There's Matthew. Matthew, we were like talking about what the fuck your first name was forever. And I just kept calling you Mr. Scarfo because I didn't want to get it wrong. I was right, though. Okay, so this box is going away. We don't need that anymore. Right down there. And then we've got the CEOs. COAs, not CEOs, COAs. Okay, so we got the double. He's even got ones for the beads. Even got the ones for the beads. Oh, that was behind that one. Okay.
I mean, you will look like a proper CEO with one of these, though.
All right. Oh, I see what you did there. So, that's for the wand. So these are for the beads that we just did. Perfect. Look at that. Makes it nice and easy to sell these, resell them. Tell people what's going on. And then the perfect one, the wand. One mat comes, one mat goes.
That guy really knows his stuff.
Knows his stuff. Oh, bye, Matt. Sorry, I missed that.
I got a CEO.
Yeah, I got a CEO. People are like, do you mean
like,
COA? You're like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
Pam wants to know what you're making.
Oh, I'm putting together I did a special version of the SnapCart that I just finished printing, and I'm
no big deal, just a special version. Wow, it's so fucking Jared's so heavy. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh my gosh,
it looks look at it. Chocolate already or something.
Monster. Yeah. It's already got the patina going on a little bit, but like
that's
the blasting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the blasting. It's such a beautiful material.
I have never seen WCU like this.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's spinning like total difference from the first one I got. Me and Kieran were talking, and I was like, dude, when I finally got that bearing out, oh my God, like you can use so much less Loctite, because I got it out, it was just coated. And I'm like, that's the key. So he said, no, I just used a little bit. And that's like, you're not really holding on much.
That's what Gavin does too. Yeah. It's just, you don't need much because the spin cap does not have a lot of torque on it.
No.
And that's going to spin forever because it's WC. God, that's so beautiful.
It is so nice.
It looks like you out of a freaking paleontologist. Like I feel like you just got that out of a museum.
Fuck, right? I love that shit. I love it when it just comes looking like old and stuff. Fuck yeah. No, you're right. I think I did get the better one. Man, I think that had a little bit of a patina journey on the way here too.
Did he have it vacuum sealed? I missed that.
Nope, not vacuum sealed. It's just wrapped up in what am I trying to say?
It does tend to have a pinker look when you freshly blast it. Like this is WCU, and it does gray up. With a patina, it starts out more red.
Yeah. Gray. I don't think mine looks too much. Where is it?
Let me see if I can get the light.
Wrapped up. RAPT. It was wrapped up.
Like a wrapped.
RAPT.
Like a wrapped. I see what you did there.
Wrapped.
By Jonas.
Wrapped is already a play on words, so you kind of like did a play on wordception.
Yeah.
Hey, the cool thing about WCU is it is also probably vaguely magnetic, so it'll definitely make the spin a little bit of a different experience.
Vaguely.
Don't let Jamie Phillips handle that. Yeah, exactly.
Don't let him, or it will dissolve. Yeah. Fun fact.
I'm getting the Lycia next, and he's already begun disintegrating it, so hopefully he gets it in the mail soon.
Oh, the Lycia is on the track to you next. I think it's coming to me eventually, but yeah, no, the WCU Lycia. Yeah, fun fact about Jamie Phillips Beast is that his comes from Levi Fields. So Levi Fields, me, Jeremy, and Matt. What's his last name again? Wow, it starts with an R.
Yeah, I can't remember his last name, mate. He's from Australia.
Australia.
Stinks? No.
Oh man, I'm drawing up. This is bugging me now.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
this is actually literally bugging me. I hate this.
Hang on.
I hate this. Right? No, not Ricard. It's not Ricard. That's the other Aussie. Rigby, thank you, Fidget dude. Okay, so Matthew Rigby is the other one who has it. So only the three of us are the original owners. Levi sold his, so he is the only one that sold his, and he heavily stonewashed it before he sent it to Jamie. So part of that is the old.
Yeah, he kept refinishing it. Yeah, he refinished it a little bit for sure.
Yeah, I think he dropped it and he wanted to stonewash it again or something like that. So that's
why. No, he was just obsessed with refinishing, and it was funny because Jonas was like, "All right, now." Because he was like, Jonas, I stonewashed this 3 times. He's like, all right, that's Careful now, it's thin.
I know.
Like, especially if you're gonna hand it to Jamie, like.
And the fact of to prove that this has already been stonewashed to hell is that you see where the little pointy thing, pointy stick. You see like these. You see these little bits right here. See how they come up at an angle, and they don't. This part of the body doesn't go straight down and fit into this like it does with other wraps. I asked him about that. Yeah. And he said, yeah, he's like, that's because I stonewashed the living fuck out of every one of those because I knew because that part basically in the machining was just breaking off. He couldn't get that to perfectly do a straight line on the body.
Too small and brittle. Yeah.
So he decided, screw it. I'm just going to let it do its thing. And then I'll stonewash the crap out of them. And they'll still work. So this is they already feel like a beach stone, right? I think Jeremy would agree that they feel like the beasts feel like you're holding a beach rock that you found somewhere. Anyway, so yeah, Black Beast. That's what happened to that one. Okay, so yeah, I just saw this and I'm like, wow, wouldn't the capacitor look so freaking good? Oh, it's not gonna fit. Never mind. Capacitor lives on the pawn hopper, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put these on. Look at that. Perfect fit. Just a little bit. I love how he's designed it. That two of his big beads just give you enough thread. Because the other cool thing about him is he gives extra thread. So you can have like a short one full thread, or you can get all the way out to here and basically get like one more full short bead on there.
Yes.
Right?
I think that one's dying for like one or two giant beads, and then or like a bunch of short stacks. Exactly.
Right? I would almost opt for like I would take like almost one massive tungsten bead.
Right. Or titanium.
That's so nice.
Like
oh man,
like a really like beat up stonewashed titanium.
Yeah.
Oh, do you hear this? Matthew's trying to make sure you get a healthy snack. Are you about that? What do you want? Some carrots?
I love healthy snacks, but she never throws any healthy snacks.
What do you like? A
no. Oh no! Wait. She did throw a banana one time, and she did throw an apple. Yeah.
Those are healthy too, though.
Those are pretty healthy. Yeah. Anyone who's been watching the stream long enough will know why she had to throw those ones. All right, so yeah, let's try to do this. Let's see if we can just do a nice little quick bearing swap in here. I need so here's the thing. So here's what I was talking about with the difference between dynamic inertia. He's got a nice little screw in there. A little Allen key. So I'm going to go find Allen's keys. He always leaves them everywhere. So I'm always using them.
Wait, so that's like a retainer?
I'll show you.
Oh, I'm so super fascinated now.
You're gonna get it. You'll be like, oh, that's like the thing that my Mokame thing is attached to. That's too big. It's the size down.
Yeah. No, that's what I mean. That's what that is too. It's like a fluted.
Yeah, but it's just a screw. So here we go. What the? Oh my god! Well, now it's ruined.
That was the most Canadian sounding "oh my god" I've ever heard in my life.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Good god!
You asked for it.
Oh, sorry, God.
I just gotta stop asking for
it. I can't
She's like,
Canadian.
It's crazy right now. There. Oh my god! How did it sound Canadian? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I could do it more. I could be like, oh my
we do god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You go to the Midwest, it's like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
We both sound very
You're like
you more than me because I regulate my accent as much as I can to not sound so Canadian.
You don't sound extremely Canadian.
Oh, stop
Which one is more Canadian sounding out of you two?
Stop it.
No, you stop it.
You stop
it.
You
know, we should go have a coffee and talk about dogs when we're in Boston. So you stop.
This is what I live with.
You married it.
You should be thankful for the culture and bring your drab existence.
Just entertainment. Constant entertainment. It's perfect.
Sustenance and mental entertainment.
Je peux dire en espagnol. Je peux dire en sweet. Ooh.
Eerst me your ijsling. Jag är snarlik.
Oh, you
Ijsling?
is that Swedish now?
Yes.
This is what I was talking about with you before the stream, that you can speak other languages, and it messes with me. She'll just start
Don't
talking.
on her. I got Google Translate running in the background.
I need to get the app. I need to get she'll just start talking to me in French sometime.
Like, what did you call me?
Hey, est-ce que
Right.
ça, c'est un problème?
Like Shazam for your
Tu parles pas?
For my wife.
wife.
Shazam from my wife.
Rien des autres langues. Juste anglais. Et ça, c'est tout. Seulement anglais. C'est pas ma faute. Ça, c'est votre faute. Tu peux aller
It's
en français.
overextruded a
I
little
hope
bit.
someone speaks French because I don't.
Not my fault that you're solo lingual.
Now go away. I shall punch you another time.
You're cute.
Okay. Why don't we change the bearing? Here, I'll do it official.
Yeah.
I'll do it official.
Do you have a are you gonna use the bearing? Are you gonna use are you gonna use a bearing? Well, I'll just watch.
Yeah. You know what, man? I got this.
It's a
All good.
stream.
It's all good. Yeah, I'll do it official so I can clip it out later and put a thing up here. Okay.
I just saw Matthew
Oh.
speaks French from Quebec. I regret nothing. I just saw Matthew speaks French from Quebec. Matthew, merci beaucoup vraiment parce que mon français, je suis
No,
sûre
that's français.
Oh
que
my
mon
gosh.
accent c'est comme franglais parce que je prends mon français à l'Acadie. Alors comme l'immersion français. D'accord. Je m'excuse. Merci. Je t'aime. Vous êtes mon favori maintenant. Au revoir bientôt. À la prochaine.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay. Matthew got a secret message, and that's great. Good. Okay.
That's funny.
Okay.
Maybe your wife is secretly from Quebec.
Okay. I'll do this all official. I'll do this all official. So so that so that he can clip it out later. I'll do it I'll clip it out. So
Yeah. All right,
hey
we
there,
got
wizards. Do you wanna know how to change the bearing out in your wand? Okay, well, keep watching. Jeremy's here, so he's probably gonna interrupt me, but enjoy. Here we go. Okay, so if you have a wizard wand like I do, it's the WCu Wand, it's so good. We're gonna change the bearing out, and I'm gonna show you how you could do that. This bearing, in fact, does not need to be changed out. It actually does not. It is spinning so freaking good. It is amazing.
It's closed in there too. I mean,
Yeah, but the thing is that these, listen to this. Well, Jeremy won't be able to hear it because he doesn't get the volume from this, but
that's great. Nothing.
Stream can hear this.
Yeah, lucky streamers.
Very low key. Ooh. It's quiet, but it's... So what I was trying to accentuate there is that when it's an open top like that, I find the sound is better. It lets the sound out. So the first step is basically you're going to want to get the appropriate Allen key, or just go steal one of Allen's keys. This one that works for it is a 2.5 mil. That'll work if you're talking about metric. So we're going to go in there,
Nice.
and we're just going to unscrew that screw. That pops out, and then that's the only thing holding the bearing on. So then this is going to come off, and we don't need this anymore. We'll put that aside, and we don't need this anymore. We'll put that aside. So what we have now is we just have the spin top, and it has a lovely little, what are we going to call those? Tomblané at Unquiet Hands. He likes to call that a Nibiru, the Nibiru bearing. Good bearing, very fast, quiet, nice. So this is just set into here, and it's been Loctited around there. And all you have to do really is this point, you've got to heat it up. I'm just gonna get my gloves. It's easier. So it's gonna look a little complicated, and it is. So my first sort of advice with this whole spin totem thing is if your bearing works, just let it work. I have been messing around with bearings for Pawn Hopper and Wizard EDC and trying to with the SF Alchemy, and it's like if it works and it's good, just let it ride, because it's gonna be
a wise Texan once told me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey man, we still have that. We have that saying here too, dude. Okay, you know.
Yeah,
But we just say it's like my
y'all are
mom.
on the West Coast. Everybody knows. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, it's like my mama always said. Just it ain't broke. Don't fix it. Don't fix it.
Hey.
So I was gonna go. So you guys can use a hair dryer. Hair dryers are fine. So go steal your husband or wife's hair dryer, whoever you live with or whatever. Find a hair dryer, right? Take that, and you're gonna use that to heat up the glue a little bit because Loctite releases with heat. I also have this little piece of metal here that I'm going to set it on. So grab a plate or something that can take heat. All right, you don't want to just like blast this with heat right at something like this that can, burn. So I got a little heat gun here. That's what a heat gun looks like. It's like, I can't touch screen anymore with my gloves. It's a heat gun. If you have heat gun, you know what a heat gun is. And then, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to heat up. I'm not going to be able to see it for a little bit here because.
Those fancy gloves.
My gloves can take it a little bit, but.
Yeah, those are just those like standard like construction like nitrile coated.
These are the best gloves. Watson.
I have
Stealth.
shoes that do the same thing. Really nice.
Now my hands are starting to burn.
Wait till the nitrile melts.
Yeah. Okay, so now that's burning. So don't do that. Don't make yourself burn. But I'm a dirty, dangerous, construction worker. So I do that kind of stuff. And then where is I had a little tool out. Where'd that go? So what you're going to want. What you're going to want to try first is you're going to want to try, this is a machine bolt, okay? It's just a standard sort of machine bolt. I believe this one is a 5/16 in diameter, and it just happens to fit very nicely into this hole, okay? But with a little bit of room. You don't want to squeeze it, but it works. So you can just go to any hardware store, and you can just try to find, a machine bolt that is, it's going to not work without a hammer, isn't it? So you can find any kind of machine bolt that fits in there. You can take the head. That's what I did. I just took it to, a store and use it that way. So what you're going to want to do and what Kieran suggests doing is just kind of taking this and then just like, banging it against a table like this until it comes out. But what I'm seeing here is I even haven't heated it up enough, or it's just kind of a tight tolerance. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to move to using, let's put my ears back in case like Jeremy's saying something or something like that. So
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I'm just watching.
You're not?
Gently. Yeah.
You can say stuff too, though. Okay. So we're going to move to is,
learning.
So as you see this happen, you're going to understand like how much more complicated this becomes. And then you're going to understand my whole thing about like, just don't change the bearing out. So what I did is I realized that, if I want to hammer this down, I'm going to need a 1/4 inch hole and then a slightly bigger hole. So I used a 3/4 inch spade bit and then a 1/4 inch spade bit to make this little thing where it can sit there and go like that. And thank you, honey. And then you can take. No, this is great. Thank you. It's perfect. Good timing.
You're welcome.
So then, basically, what you can do is like that's going to support it on the edges, and then I can take the hammer and I can just sort of, hopefully, there it goes. It just released. Pop. And then it hammers right out. So when I was talking to Jeremy before the stream, he was talking to me something very similar that he sort of came up with, but he could 3D print something and he could make it press it out, right? So
Say that again?
nope. done with
Putting
that.
it back
Thank
in
you.
my toolbox
Okay.
because I will forget whose hammer is whose hammer.
Thank you.
It's hammer
So
time.
it is hammer time. So I don't know. I might have even preserved that bearing because I didn't really hit it too hard, but you will probably mess up the bearing maybe. Like the first one I took out, God, I bashed the crap out of it and it did not survive. It's gone. So
My method usually leaves it intact.
and yours would, because you were talking about, you've got this method where you 3D printed something where you were able to have it like just press at it similar to a bearing removal tool, correct?
Yeah, exactly. So basically it I don't know where bearing tool, it's floating around here somewhere, but basically the concept of a bearing removal tool is it's a shaft, right? And then you put a thing at the bottom and then you push a thing down the shaft.
I'll go
the
grab one
bearing
so they
and
have
press it
a
out.
reference.
There you go. Thank you. I've got a dog in my lap. I mean, you could never, would you move this dog? I wouldn't. It's way too cute. He's licking my arm. You can't see it, but he's licking my arm.
Oh, what good boy.
He's a sweet boy. Anyways, so thank you, kiddos. So what we do with the bearing removal tool in concept though is this is a shaft, and you've got a thing at the bottom that supports the spinner / whatever the thing is you're removing, and then you've got the little plunger that goes down the shaft. And so yeah, anyways, he's gonna put the thing on the shaft. Boom, shaft goes in like that, bearing gets threaded in shaft. Now mine is the perfect inner diameter of the bearing, so you don't have to worry about centering it like he's having a fumble with there. But like the deal is like in that situation you have to center it, and then you use that, you screw it down, and then it's like a press, and it just presses that bearing right out. That's why you want to make sure it's perfectly lined up with the bearing. So in the situation of these spin caps, it's not a symmetrical thing. One side is different than the other side, unlike the spinner. And so what happens is one side needs support, exactly, because you can't just, it's not symmetrical. And so you've got to press it from the side that is not the diameter of the bearing. And so what you need is a small thing that goes into there. Now, most of these bearing removal tools come with an R188 size plunger, which is what he's got down there on the counter. The plunger, exactly. And so that does not fit. And so what I have is a tool that will kind of do it the rest of the way. And so what you do is you can press it down from the other side the way you're supposed to with an even smaller version of that plunger, which is what he was using that shafted screw thing for. It's the same concept, except for he's using his hands. His hands are the bearing tool. In my case, you're just using a 3D printed plunger thing that presses down through it, and then it comes out the other side with the bearing.
That was really cool. You got to say it.
Sorry,
I was like
felt
demonstrating.
your hands were an extension of me. It was great. Yeah.
That was kind of cool. I felt like it was an infomercial.
Exactly. You were like the jewelry commercials. That's why I was yawning earlier. It was like triggering, because those are only like playing at like 3 a.m. or whatever too.
Okay.
And then it's always like, this is rose gold, 13 karat.
You're like, I'm supposed to sleepy right now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Will you sell it or release the STL? Jason, I'm happy to give you the STL, and as far as selling it, I'll just sell it to you for shipping, basically. I mean, I'm not going to make any money off of those. It's silly.
What a good deal.
So, yeah.
So
I just want to make sure that people, I know, right, Lorraine? He is the best cuddle dog ever. He's the best.
What a cut! Like, he is committed. It is just he is here to end. He's like here to like close down this stream. So someone else said, and I want to bring light to that. Someone
Jason,
else
just message me. Yeah, message me if you want one of these little plunger. So I can't take credit for this idea. It was actually Jonas originally made a brass version for the Tavy, and he just called it like a bushing or something. So, anyways, yeah, it's just a narrow bushing. Hit me up if you want a bushing. So
Hambone said, instead of using the hammer, could you put your whole rig into a vise into your vise,
Yes.
would eliminate need to bang it and would act more
Correct.
like a bearing removal tool.
Yeah, but the vise is huge.
Yes, you could do that. But then here's the thing. Where does the bearing go on the other side? If this is slammed right up, if this is one side of your vise and it's clamped in here and you have like this in here,
you need a recess. You need
and
a
it's
pocket.
going and it's vicing together, where does the bearing go on this side? Right?
And that's why that Kinetic Asia tool isn't ideal for this kind of thing, because it's a very wide thing. I've got something that is the circumference of a bearing. You exactly put, the bearing drops down into this pocket that's exactly the right size, and then the whole spin cap is supported. So.
But as Bunny is saying in the stream, originally what I did is, instead of because I didn't originally have this piece of wood to have it come down into. So what I did is I clamped this in my vise, but like this. And then I heated it up, and then I was still using the screw to bang it through. But of course it's open now because the vise is just like this and it can drop down. But I kept banging it, and it's not enough for it to hold on to the thing. I just kept hitting it down out of the vise. So I went to the wife and I was like, God damn it, won't work. I can't get it to fucking. So she was like, why don't you just use some of that cupboard liner stuff, right? So it's just that stuff that you get at the dollar store and you put for your glasses. And I wrapped it in that and I clamped it in the vise, and then it worked. So that was one of the things. But I'm trying to do it without vices and all this shit. I'm trying to show you guys.
The body of Catla, perfect size. Oh yeah, there you go. The cap, yeah.
That's a really good point. If you had that, that's actually a really good point, because it holds it that way, because it has the double. Yeah. See, you guys are so, what is it? Ingenuity. So much ingenuity. It's perfect.
You guys are.
So now that we have this out, what we can do. I need a little. Did I get a little tool for it? No, not yet. I like to use little gum.
Ingenious.
Little gum liner things.
Ingenuitive.
Ingenuitive. That's a good word. There you go.
I think ingenious maybe there's only ingenious. I feel like ingenious is laying it on a little thick, don't you? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't feel like a genius right now.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway.
I thought it was a worse idea anyways, but yeah.
So what you want to do is just want to take your blue Loctite. Do not use red. Do not use like green or something like that. Just use blue. You could use green, but I prefer blue.
Isn't purple even weaker? Is it? You could even get away with purple.
Green's about the same strength, but it works differently. It's more gummy. It's not as liquidy and easy to clean up.
Oh, brilliant.
So this is blue, medium strength. Because if you use medium strength, it will easily come out with heat. If you use red, holy good luck. I think it releases at 500 Fahrenheit or something like that. So do not use red. Do not use red.
Oh God, Zach, that's red.
How do I know?
Apparently you're colorblind.
Yeah. We actually are both colorblind. So, but we can't see colors. We see them differently.
So if y'all get pulled over for running a red light, you're like, oh.
Exactly. It doesn't really work that way, but I wish. So I'm putting a little bit. I'm putting a little bit there, and then I'm just gonna put like a little bit more there, and then maybe just like
lead thread locker. There you go.
A little bit more there.
Gavin makes a good point. Everybody's colors are different. Just use medium strength thread locker.
Exactly. Thank you. That is true, because I literally.
It looks like you can just press that in. That's nice.
Maybe. I don't know, but I'm gonna use.
No, I used a bearing press for mine because I had to press it in perfectly straight because Gavin's slip fit is pretty slippy.
So I'm just gonna take the head of this thing, and I'm gonna. Oh, maybe it's not gonna work. Nope. I just pushed really hard and it went in. That, Jeremy, you know what I mean? That snapped in a way that made me wonder if that is more of like a press fit in this particular head.
Exactly.
I almost wonder if I even needed it.
I didn't glue in Gavin's bearing into mine. He said sometimes you'll want glue, but as soon as I started spinning it, it broke in and it was all good. That's what she said.
So yeah, you know.
Yeah. The scepter will behave funny if the bearing's compressed at all. Yeah, if it sits in there, the deal about the bearing is it has to go in perfectly parallel with the surface of the thing. Like it can't be canted or whatever slightly.
No.
Or the whole
No,
thing's
can't be crooked or anything like that. Perfect. But you know, I don't know. I can tell. I think mine went in great. It was pretty easy. But
yeah. The females are usually not the colorblind ones. Y'all are definitely.
It's true. Very much more that was kind of one of the ways that me and the wifey bonded. First thing we went, oh my god, you're colorblind too? So weird. You're disabled as well? Oh, let's kiss.
Yeah, exactly. Trauma bond.
So yeah, I'm just placing that back on top, and then I'm putting that screw back in there.
Oh, what a beautiful little spin stick too.
Ooh, now that with the black balls, this one's much louder. I'll let you.
I can hear it.
You can hear. Listen.
I was gonna say I can't hear it now. I bet the stream hears it now. But
oh, really? Oh, I was in my voice mic. You should be able to hear it.
I know at a certain distance. No. The closer it is, the less I can hear it. Pull back. Weird. I don't know. I only heard it at the beginning when you first started spinning it.
Weird. Okay. So yeah, here's what it listens. This sounds like stream. So you guys heard it before, right? And that really, Jeremy will agree with me. That's the difference between white ceramic balls and black ceramic balls. White ceramic balls, in general, tend to be a little bit quieter, I find. So maybe he won't agree with me. It looks like he's confused. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I'm parsing that. I feel like, that's hard, dude. Yeah, I think you're
can
right.
Be.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
I like if you want quiet, just go all metal.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, we gotta end it.
I put Sam's new side pocket bearing in mine, and it's like an 8-ball design he did.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get one of those new ones with Sam. Maybe it's in my Mokame triangle.
You really
I don't know.
can hardly hear it. It's just the right amount of feedback.
That's perfect. I love that. Just don't WD-40 it. Don't listen to what Bunny's saying. Don't do that. Don't ever put fucking WD-40 on your shit. No.
Don't.
Bad advice. Never lose your bearings. Ever. Never lose your bearings.
Dude, when I lost the Kepri on Christmas Day last year. Yeah. And somebody found it in the park, and I checked an online lost and found disc golf page.
Yeah.
And it was a shot in the dark. I was like, hey, did anyone find dude, I was like, how the fuck do I word this? I was like, did you find a black baggie? Did you find a black baggie with some very expensive and important paraphernalia in it that helps me calm my nerves? No, it's not a drug. It's made out of metal. It's not jewelry. I'm a man. And so anyways.
I'm an adult. I like toys.
Exactly. And so then he's like, someone within 3 hours is like, oh yeah, I found that weird ass thing. Like,
weird
thing.
And
I was like, hey, he's like, dude, what is this thing? And I was like, it's a spinner. And he's like, I thought so because it's got bearings. I thought it was supposed to spin. But dude, I noticed they're dry. So I did you a favor and I lubed up the bearings for you.
No
way. It was so terrible. I got it back and I was like, it doesn't even spin hardly. Like, what is the like? I'm sure it you can initiate spinning easier, but it immediately just like.
So you had to be nice. You had to be like, gee, thanks,
I was like,
man.
Thank you so much.
That's so great. Oh, thank you. And then you take it back. You're like, don't worry, I'll dry you out, baby. We'll clean you up.
I immediately grabbed that bushing and knocked both those effers out and put new bearings in it. Yeah, I was like, I'm not even going to waste my time trying to. I threw them in the ultrasonic cleaner. Maybe I haven't even tried them since then. So.
Perfect. Okay, well, if I make it official, there you go, guys. That's how you change your wizard bearing. It's hard, right? It's weird and it's complicated. So if your bearing works great, just leave it. It's fine. Exactly. But if not, either watch this or PM me. We can talk and we'll figure it out.
As they say in Canada, if it's not broke, don't fix it, eh?
Eh? Yeah. There we go. Okay, dude. Bathroom break for me. So
yes.
I'll be right
I'll
back.
entertain him. Yeah, I'll entertain him. That's okay. I'll keep the crowd engaged. So, what's the deal with airline food, anyways? Right? Like, who the fuck designed that? All right, my stand-up career's over. Yeah. So, guys, let's look at look at what I put on the tray. I put this is the Quaver that Eric Moss makes. This is his pewter full-size version. This thing is a beast. Got some weight on it. And can you still buy 608 bearings? Yeah, you can. Absolutely. In fact, Fidget Things dude oh, it's okay, Lorraine. I'm so glad you came, and I'll try to put an in for you on the next giveaway. How about that? Maybe I can hook you. Maybe I can put an in for you, even though I'm a stream guest. But yeah, no. The Quaver is massive, absolutely, and it is very comfortable. How much does it weigh? I don't. Dang scale. I don't know where my scale is. I usually have a scale for my not drugs for my fidgets, right? So anyways, yeah, Quaver's huge. But yeah, I got some spinners, Thinna with original Thinna Ultim buttons. Got Poe with Mokume. Who's booping the camera? And then I got the Phantom XLS with their new Mokume grips. Looks like an alien, right? So much. Oh yeah, thank you. I love my Mokume. This is the W Chonky with some NJT Mokume grips. Look at that. That looks like freaking baklava. I love it. Probably not coming through very well. Got some dynamic inertia grips on my M3 spinner. Gavin made these grips. Killed it. They're perfect for pinch grips, especially. But they're great. And then edamame. Got the SP1 with also Gavin's Ultim buttons.
God.
This is the metronome with some Mokume.
I can't even go to the bathroom anymore.
Why? Are you getting old?
I assume that was wifey. Cool, I'm back. Apparently I had a llama.
Anything I've ordered recently? I've ordered the XLS, the mini XLS, the W mini version of this.
Oh, you got that.
Yeah, I did. I had to sell some stuff to do it, but I did.
That's fair.
And I got that coming in, and then I got some new materials for the SnapCart that I'm excited about. And then I got I don't have much coming in right now. I'm kind of in a don't spend as much money as possible phase. Yeah, and then I got all the wraps, of course. And then I've got a couple of ice cream slider sandwiches. Ice cream sandwich sliders, sorry, that Jedediah makes. I got one in the 4-click, and then I got one set up in the 2-click. So it's nice. Let's see if I can do that move. Yeah, I think that. No, wait, hold on. It's out, up, over, down, down, up. I think I did it.
Scarfo Shuffle.
The Scarfo Shuffle, homie.
Hey, man, is that the Scarfo Shuffle?
Did you? Let me tell you what. Anyways, I was showing off the tray while you were gone.
Sick. Well, that's the point. Yeah, that's the point. So, yeah. Jeremy, do you mind if I show off the Stimagz?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, get to it. Oh, Matthew, congrats getting a V2. Congrats, dude.
Oh, sick.
I've got 5 of them.
Sick. That's awesome.
I love it. It's the best slider in my opinion, but I mean, there are some really good sliders out there. So I have other sliders.
I'm like slider maxed out. I'm like slider peaked.
Exactly.
So that's why I've been looking into other things. So one, Eric Brief, shout out to Eric Brief, a cool guy. Chatting with him a little bit, and he was like, you know what, man? You know which fidget is just like totally underrated? And he was like, Stimagz. Stimagz? That's what they're called. It says Stimara on there, but but that's the name of the brand name. So Stimagz are, I'll just show you the website here real quick. These things, Stimagz Classic. So I just grabbed one of their 12 packs and he said, man, they are so overrated. They are just these like cheap, underrated, overrated, underrated. They're these cheap little things you can buy. That's in Canadian, $42 there. So it'll be even cheaper for you Americans. And yeah, I was like, you know what, man, I want cool new things to try and see and, you know, that kind of thing. So please, yes, I would like to grab some of those. So I did. And here they are. And I just want to, Matthew Scarfo. I have hundreds of these from my childhood. So that just proves how much these are like prevalent, right? About, like it seems like they've been around forever. You get on their website and it's like they have these ads that are all super pro and like, you know, actors playing with them and stuff like that, right? Cool. Thanks, Matthew. It's great. So I want people to know about these more. So we'll just do a quick little thing. I've never tried them before. And it's just like kind of speaking of, you know, the whole slider thing. So Eric Brief was telling me that like they really grow on you. You need time to kind of figure out how to play with them and, you know, do cool stuff with them. So I kind of almost feel like this could be one that the wife ends up stealing. Mainly because one of the reviews on the website is my wife stole them. Just says that. Like one of the, you know, they have those reviews that scroll by and one of them's like, I love them. And then one of them was just like, my wife stole them all. Like, okay, cool. So yeah. Oh, okay. Again, smaller than I thought. So we get a 12 pack here.
Nice. That's a kind of 12 pack I can get behind.
Right. Oh my God, they get long. That is strong magnets. Holy, they don't even. That's kind of crazy. I need to be like. So this is how long 12 of them get. That's a face.
That doubles as a self-defense item.
Wouldn't that be cool if they were actually like nunchuckable kind of thing? But they're pretty like, damn, they're pretty strong. It's kind of interesting. So yeah. Apparently these are just like pretty cool. And I want to try some out and see what's going on. That's what she said. I guess I missed that one. Thank you, Gavin. You're always on the, that's what she said. Oh, I get it, right? The length. Yes, the length. Find the length. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try to. I've never played with these before. I'm gonna see like what you can do. I noticed people were like, they had like 6, and they're like, yeah, I know they're like sliding and clicking and moving, and it's all advertised as like, you know, they're this like ADHD toy that can help you with your focus and keep your hands busy and stuff. And I thought that would be fun. So I asked the wifey, I was like, which color should I get? She said the green. And yeah, they're a little chaotic, Jeremy. They're a little chaotic.
I can see that.
It's a little, and it's kind of what I thought. So I'm going to give it some time, which is of course not going to be now, but that's the whole point of like Fidgets of the Week. Maybe it'll end up in the next Fidgets of the Week. Maybe I'll try to like play with it more. But I'm going to have to look at the videos of like people playing with them with one hand because they just made it look so freaking easy. It's like crude beans. Thanks, Gavin. That's a good way to describe it. Crude beans. Okay, ham bones the same way. I found them much more enjoyable than I initially expected. So apparently it grows on you. They are go-to for me now. So you're just like Eric Brief. He says that he would never get rid of his, ever. And he says that if they ever made them in titanium, he would spend like $400, he said, on them. So that's something. But yeah, I feel like this is going to either be something that I try and I go like, okay, I don't get it. Or I don't know. No, he said even more than 400, but I can't remember what it was. He's got some cool stuff though, so I think he likes to spend the money. Maybe he was just being exaggerating. I don't know, but he was like into it. So yeah, Stimagz. I don't know. They seem really like it's. So it's what I was talking. What was I talking to Gavin? Gavin. I was talking to Gavin last stream about the about chaotic fidgets, like the because I unboxed something from more of a round slider from Sacred Spins that he kind of surprised me with there, and we're playing with it. And it's very similar to the Drifter, and we're talking about how chaotic the Drifter is, and how if you can't get, and chime in and agree with me here on this, Jeremy, if you can't get,
I have had 2 of them. Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have them anymore.
I don't, only because they're just not in the materials I want. I would probably get one if it was the right material, but
did you find
exactly, like they're so open ended. It's just a fucking circle, like.
And it's
I don't mean that in a demeaning way. I just mean
no.
It's simple, you know?
And some people like the chaoticness of them or chaos of them, but
very open ended. Yeah.
What Gavin and I were saying is it's like if I can't get like a consistent flow going where I can like get a flow and repeat back to 0 and like get back to something, then I'm like, what the heck? Like I want that satisfaction of a fidget flow, right?
So here's the deal about most fidgets is that everything is patterns, human behavior is patterns, whatever, right? So fidgeting is usually like a sequence of patterns. Okay, so let's take something like Legos, right? Let's say you got a Lego set. That's a pattern, right? Like you got to build something a certain sequence, a certain way. You could technically build the same Lego set and deconstruct. So people do this with puzzles all the time. But put the puzzle together, mix it up, put it together again. I mean, would you call that fidgeting? I mean, fidgeting across a whole week, like it's a single pattern across a whole week, maybe. So, anyways, what you have here is like magnetic Legos. Essentially, they're very open-ended. The possibilities are endless, and the sequences are not rigid or designed to be a certain way. And so it's kind of like the same thing when you give someone like a sandbox game versus like a side scroller or whatever, like which is very contained and controlled. You have more of a sense of purpose in the side scroller, but the sandbox game has so much potential that it'll really resonate with some people.
Interesting analogy. Yeah. They are
it's a sandbox
pretty
game
much
of fidgets.
They're pretty much exactly what I thought, but I'm going to give them a chance because this is out of the box, right? So it's what I thought it was going to be, just chaotic and like kind of weird and crazy. But yeah, they remind me of like things you would build with. It's very much like almost like a Lego.
Yeah, Legos, exactly.
It's a Lego-y sort of thing. And I think that like, don't they have another toy where you can build like these big crazy geometric shapes? And they're this?
The magnetic thing.
Because I think they're based off of that. I think I remember a video on the guy who made these saying that he used to play with a toy like that, but he didn't like how the magnets weren't strong enough. So he made ones with stronger magnets, basically. So, yeah, I don't know.
It's a great idea.
It's a great idea.
I feel like it's got a wider appeal. Like, I think more people are going to look at that and say, hey, I want to buy that. Now, how much play time will they get? Your mileage may vary.
I don't know. And apparently Eric Brief gets tons of mileage and will never let them go. So there you go. So I want to try to unlock that and get to where he is. I think I'm going to have one of those like sessions where you're just mindlessly watching Netflix and then playing with them otherwise. That's how I don't know if you agree with me. That's kind of how I end up connecting with a lot of fidgets sometimes. I'll like just go and do something mindless and then just play with them otherwise, and I'll unlock certain things with them, right? You know, it's like I have to not pay attention to them for a while to have other things work.
Because it's your subconscious. I mean, when you decide you want to do something, a lot of times, it has to happen naturally.
Yeah.
Imagine trying to teach someone to drive a car. You can be like, all right, now pull this lever and press that pedal and turn this wheel, but like, and then you put the kid in the car and they're like, oh, so it's like you gotta. Like, it's not so simple translating to physical movement.
Yeah, Gavin gets what I mean. Yes, okay, Hambone agrees they are based off of that thing. Okay, cool. So I was right. Yep.
Yeah, 6 at first and then add more.
It's also about
the thing. Like, I've got the Magnus Magic Beans, but it's a similar effect. Everyone that is not a fidgeter naturally gravitates towards these things. They just go, whoa, now that's a fidget, I understand.
And I didn't like them. I didn't like them.
I mean, I like them, but like I'll be honest, they don't get a lot of playtime because yeah, I mean, they're very open-ended. Now, he's made only 4 of them. It's very simple. But then you got these guys that are throwing together 8 and 12 of them, and I'm just like, all right.
And you get guys that
that's
like
a
they
totally
swear
different
by the 8.
deal.
They swear that you have to have 8. Gavin
Yeah, and
hates
I'm like,
beans.
4 is like
Hates beans.
Yeah. Hates
So but you know who loves beans? You know, freaking can't get enough of beans is my dad. It's funny. I managed to score him to get him a wrapped, and then I also got him some beans because he saw mine. He was like, wow. He was like so into them.
I'm telling you, dude.
And now he's like, he tells me, he's like, yeah, I don't really use my wrapped very much anymore. I might want to like sell it next time I'm back in Canada, or maybe you could help me sell it. And I was like, yeah, I could definitely help you sell it. I know some people, right? And he's like, but you know what? The one I just can't get enough of is my beans, you know? And he's like, I call them my magic beans. And I'm like, Dad, that's what they're called. That's the name of them. He's like, oh, right. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I just like calling them my magic beans.
Yeah,
Good.
I gave them to my buddy who I was staying with for a few months, and he'd go through the whole Fidget collection. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Then these things, and then one day he was like, hey, I got like a 3-hour meeting that I'm not supposed to talk during. And I was like, oh yeah, here you go. And dude, it's so funny. For weeks after that, I would hear this shit all day.
Just
Well, he's like,
Yeah.
oh, he's like, I got it perfectly designed where I don't hold them at a certain position and the mic doesn't pick it up, and you know, and he's like, and so I ended up getting him a set of all Zerk for him because he's saying the brass rings were biting his hands a little bit, but
oh, weird. No, Isaac Minot, are the bean hairs the same people who hate the Adam haters? Well, it's me. Like, I don't really like. I don't like beans the same way.
Adam.
I didn't like the Adam. I don't like the beans.
I want to try it.
It's a skill toy, I find. It takes too much time. And my argument, and I'll say it again, I've said it before, I am a carpenter. I spend all day doing skillful things with my hands and using my hands so much. I don't want to come home and pick up fidgets and then have to learn a whole new fucking motor skill on how to use them, right? I would rather just, get home and do what we've been talking about, be more mindless with that stuff, and, have, habitual patterns and things I can follow. That's kind of what I want. Yeah. So cool. Stimagz. Yeah. At first, meh, but hey, we're going to give them a little try. Yeah, because
it's once again, Lego set. Imagine doing a review on a Lego set and being like, all right, I'm going to start sorting the pieces. And then someone's like, what do you think about the Lego set? It's like, I'm sorting the pieces.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of the stage you're in right now with this fidget. You know, it's like, it's not a super straightforward fidget. It's very open-ended. You're going to need time.
Exactly. Cool. Well, I will give it time. And in the meantime, we're finally ready to open up your thing and give away some stuff. Oh, wow, this has been a good long one. It's a good long one. Okay.
Oh yeah, what time is it? Oh yeah, we went late.
We did go late, but you know what? It's okay. We'll just I'm sure there's nothing in this massive box, right, Jeremy? We can just plow through this, right?
30 people. Yeah, there's not that much stuff.
No, there's not much stuff in
How
here.
much does it weigh?
No.
I don't know. Anyway,
It's just a few things. It'll be fine. So yeah, I took off the initial wrapping for DHL or whatever it was you sent it with. And then I found this beautiful pink how do you say it? How is this pattern
I don't know.
pronounced? I don't know.
Don't make me say Gaia.
Oh, I think it is Segaya.
I thought that was the Wi-Fi pattern. Actually, that is kind of
right. I always just called it Wi-Fi pattern. I said, "Oh yeah, can I get it with Wi-Fi pattern, please?" And then I had someone be like, "God damn it! Now I can't unsee Wi-Fi pattern."
I call it fish scales. That one's
or
more
fish scales, yeah.
me.
Wi-Fi pattern, fish scales, yeah. Anyway, Sagaya. Oh, I got a Dremel. Yes, I finally got a Dremel. Oh, I wanted a Dremel so long. Oh, sweet, dude. Thanks, man.
It's 7760 N
fuck, it's Fidgets. God damn it.
You were hoping for stocks or Dremels or something practical. Nah.
I said it before when I did the bearing change on my wand, how I bought that vise basically going, oh, I need to buy a vise. to do this. But it was at the same time, it was like, but you know what? I've needed a vice for a long time. So this is a perfect excuse. Kind of like how you bought headphones and you were like, well, you know, it's a great excuse to finally do it. Right. So the vice was that kind of thing. But a Dremel has been one of those things for a while too. I just know there's going to be this point where I'm like, I have to have the Dremel now. Oh my God. Oh, is it a special case?
I mean, they're like 90 cents at Walmart, but I was like, if I'm sending them a bunch of stuff, I might as well.
I like how you included your beat up spin. You're like super beat up spin, sacred spins pouch. Did you see that last stream? Did you see the one where Yero sent the super beat up one?
No.
Where is it?
I missed it. Oh, Nicholas and I are on the same wavelength. Oh, thanks, Ian.
So yeah, Nicholas Yero, see, when he sent his stuff, it was like he put it all in these pouches, and he sent his, and I was like, "That's a beat up sacred."
You can say Trimmel's art. His vice didn't.
Look at that, nice. So there's a beat up small one and a beat up big one. Perfect.
Oh, I have like a whole collection of beat up ones.
Yeah, it's great. They're great. I love the pouches. Okay, holy shit, these are weightier than I thought, dude.
Well, there's some composites in there, yeah. So,
okay.
So what you got are cartridges and shells. And you can mix and match them, of course. They correspond to each other. That's the brass turbo cup, yeah.
Put that away for now.
You know, exactly. Yeah. You'll want to check that out in a minute. So yeah. So those are the shells. They've got 4 balls in each one. These are all the 2-click models. I'm not doing any 1-clicks right now. And so that's a stainless composite. That's actually magnetic.
Really?
It'll attract magnets. Yeah, get a magnet near it. It'll actually stick to it. Isn't that something?
Magnets.
I didn't
so
put any
cool.
magnets in it.
Fuck yeah, magnets.
Yeah, fucking magnets. How do they work?
Isn't that that's an insane clown posse song?
Yeah, that's an ICP for you right there.
Oh god.
Yeah, so those are the composite. That one in the middle is a brass one. It's lighter. And then there's bronze, copper, steel, and then there's RGB plastic. So I gave you 4 of the metal composites, but the brass metal is lighter than the other 3.
So this is brass.
Correct.
And this is.
And then there are and that's copper. Yeah, that actually has copper in it. That actually has bronze in it. That other one actually has steel in it.
Wow.
You notice those 2 have patinaed a little bit from me sliding them.
Oh yeah. Let me see if I can capture that.
Yeah, it's like a patina that started. Yeah, you can see it's buffed itself. It's shiny. It's shined itself. Yeah. Yeah, the copper, bronze, and steel always come out a little more, matte, dusty, whatever.
Interesting. Okay, well, I don't know how to. I'm just gonna match these with their.
Exactly. I'm gonna let you experiment because that's part of the joy. So
are you supposed to pull them apart or
no? Well, hopefully they don't come apart. My new glue technique. I'm trying to work on a version that does come apart, so you can change out the balls. But for now,
so these ones are just okay. Cool. And this is based, like you were saying, this was inspired by the Fidget.
Basically, yeah. I mean, it's like it's a tunnel that you push a thing through, right? And it gives you some haptic experience.
But like I was telling you before, or talking about you before, is that like my experience with the Fidget was like, this is cool, but wouldn't it be great if I had a Fidget that actually clicked, right? And didn't just have this like bouncy feeling to it, right?
I accidentally made a Fidget when I tried to make the magnetic version of this, but it's not the same. So
the mechanical version of the Fidget.
Yes, Nash was my muse. Right, Bubba's? Were you my muse? Did you help? He said, I was there for emotional support while he screamed at the printer.
God damn you! You stupid slave robot! Do what I tell you to do.
Exactly. So yeah, match them out at the beginning and then mix and match after that because there's different materials in some of these and different spring strength. Gotcha. So, for example, that shell has a different material in it. Yeah, you've already figured out that if you go hard on it, it'll fly out the other side. I'm working on a way to put things in those holes that'll stop it from doing that, or like a over the top maybe. But yeah, it's wow. See, those are nylon balls. Yeah.
Okay, so that's kind of cool going like that. I should get the
exactly. Or you can just take the thing and rotate it. So you click it and then you can just rotate the body in your hand and click it the same side or whatever. So
interesting.
This is also brass, which I put all steel. This is all steel. This is all nylon, and this one is all steel. I don't have any rubber body. Oh, I just finished printing this one earlier. This has got a rubber balls in it, and then it's also Gladys and I are cooking up a Verked version.
Interesting.
Yeah, that literally just came off the press while we were streaming.
That's what you were messing with.
That's what I was messing with. Mm-hmm. So this has the rubber balls in it, and I put the nylon balls in the cartridge. This is made out of the mud brick material or whatever. It's nice. It's a little lightweight. I don't think you have that material. This feels the closest to the brass one that you have over there. So, in terms of like weight and yeah.
What do you think, baby? The wife just came and grabbed one.
Oh yeah, there you go. How does the Verk texture feel? It's good. I'm thinking about having him de-Verk it in just a couple of spots, so that maybe on the high points, so that it's not so rough on the contour changes. And so, anyways, we're workshopping it. This one was a bigger success than I expected. I didn't even think it was going to print properly, but it did the first time. So yeah, big shout out to Gladys for actually doing this in a way that made it easy to print. I think it turned out nice. But anyways, yeah, I'm very partial to the composites myself. Everybody has their preference. I also have glow in the dark plastic and a couple other options. So
that's a very satisfying click. I'm almost into the straight up like plastic ones more. Because obviously, lighter material, more of a click, right?
Exactly, dude.
So
exactly. One you didn't get over there is this is silk, so this is lavender silk violet. So yeah, it's very slippery and pingy and lightweight.
And then yeah, I guess you could just you could totally mix and match your, what do you call them, plungers or the body and the
yeah, cartridges or plungers.
Oh, I like cartridge better. Yeah. So is it like body and cart?
Yeah, or shell and cart or whatever exactly. I
cartridge.
Switch between body. I switch between body and shell. I'm not good at keeping it consistent. But it's a SnapCart because the cartridge is what kind of gives you the snap. The cartridge has got all the guts in it, all the good shit in it, and then there's just I even have a version of this that's just there are no balls inside. It's just 3D printed plastic, surfaces, but it's a work in progress. I don't know if it's going to have enough longevity. So.
That's pretty cool. I've seen this come from nothing in pictures and stuff like that. So.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. The prototypes. Did somebody just buy one? That's hilarious. I just got an SNC notification, but this was one of the first models. And this, look, I was even new spring. And so this was. When I was doing the insides were made out of PLA plastic springs, and not near so poppy.
Oh yeah, that's one of the older ones I used to see.
But it's nice, it works, it's fun. But I'm worried about the longevity of the springs. They're not near as satisfying. Anyways,
the wifey
that's how
just
we arrived on the current.
Wifey just came and grabbed one from me.
And then left.
While you're talking, and then she came back and she had taken a juice box straw and she put it through.
Oh, brilliant. To keep it from popping out. Brilliant. Wow.
So now it doesn't fall out. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's smart. There we go.
If it looks stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. There you go.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of a lot. Yeah, we were almost. David still wants me to call it the snap turtle, the snapping turtle.
I was
thinking about it. But.
I like SnapCart. When you first told me that, I was like, I like that. That just it worked. It really clicked, if you know what I mean. Right? So
Oh yeah, Ian mixed the pink silk body with the strong Merlot card. Oh yeah, you got one of the Merlot cartridges. I still have a little bit of Merlot left, but they haven't restocked that freaking plastic. Where is it? Yeah, here's one of my original prototype models that had the clicker, had the this is the mechanical, with the metal mechanical stuff in it. And then I was using 10 millimeter balls. Look at that.
Whoa.
Chonkers.
Chonker.
Yeah. And so, but this is the material he's talking about. But it's a little softer. The 10 millimeter balls aren't so pingy. Like you have to do more work to get past them.
Well, you were saying that you were going to try to get one that was more of a marriage mode instead of like, click, 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 divorce mode sort of thing.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to do earlier with the Verk. But also like I sent Jedediah a version that had the silk PLA on the inside and that normal blue plastic on the outside, and somehow that creates a dampening effect. Let's see this. Oh, this is pretty quiet. Can you even hear it? I don't know how much it's picking up.
No, because it's your
It's a mic. You have to be shouting. Yeah. It's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well,
let's see if I can get a louder one.
That's my whole whole struggle with the thing, right? Now I'm just getting all these texts saying that it's all echo again, right? So now I'm turning the mic. Now I'm turning the desk mic off, right? So it's like I guess something was working, and now it's just being stupid. So desk mic off.
Exactly.
Yeah, right. So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what
anyway,
happened.
I'm trying to make a nice mode that is quiet. I'm working on it. I've got rubber balls for the cartridges coming soon, and I've already done some combining of materials to create a muffled effect. So, and then I'm also thinking about dampeners. I've got a filament coming that's more of a rubbery material that hopefully will be able to fit on top or around the opening or something and kind of muffle it / keep it from flying out. I don't know. I have a lot of ambitious ideas. We'll see which come to fruition. Hey, do you want to get off?
Awesome.
Go on. Yeah,
Okay, well, I guess for the rest of the stream, we'll go back to where I only speak into the voice mic, and then if I have to talk, show a fidget sound, I have to switch it like that. So that's fine. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So guys, chat, it didn't sound echoey before, huh? I'm not going to get too obsessed with it, but just interested. If you guys were just like letting me be, the stadium, Coliseum master and just thought it was funny, but anyway.
No. Apparently it was good, and then this incursion.
No, that one was off. No. Yeah.
Dang it. That
Oh well.
would've been such an easy fix.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? We'll blame YouTube. That's easy. We'll just blame YouTube.
This is pretty quiet though. This is the nitrile or the nylon and the rubber, but there's a lot of resistance to get this into the thing.
So how should we do a giveaway with this? I thought you were only sending me like 4 of them or something like that. So I figured 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You sent me 6 of them?
Yeah, you can always forward them.
7?
I figure you still need to send one to Sean maybe or something as well.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm sure he would be willing to look at them. So
let's stick to what we were
going to do.
like
2 or whatever.
Let's give away 2. Let's give away 2.
Do a metal one and a normal one.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep them all matched. We're not going to do we're not going to mix match them because then, it makes more sense that way. More collectible that way. Then you have to collect other ones to be able to,
they're cross compatible.
Yeah.
So
and I've just been,
if you
messing with them.
They'll fit this one near.
Exactly. So that's a very collectible sort of way of doing it. Right. So it means that you're like, oh man, if only I had, what do you call it? The cart or
the cartridge, exactly.
The cartridge. Oh, I want a cartridge with this. And did you know that like when you use the copper cartridge with the fucking whatever body, it's like exactly. Okay.
So, and that's what Ian was saying with the Merlot. Like I don't even have this material right now because this is a recycled PLA. So it's like they have it whenever they recycle shit, Gotcha. That's when I get it. So
all right. Which metal one?
Oh yeah, we're doing. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? Give away your. I'm gonna make you choose your favorite.
Oh my
Give it
God.
away. Choose your firstborn.
This isn't even my final form, Jeremy.
Yeah, you and I do both have beautiful blue eyes, don't we?
All right. Yeah.
So, Zach, let me look into your eyes. Oh yeah, look at those. Oh yeah, like looking into the ocean.
That's my Icelandic heritage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I got to pick the best, my favorite.
So yeah, we'll give away one of the red ones, and then we'll give away one of the metal ones. Maybe someone said they like red, so I think I'm
red, and we'll even.
And then you pick a metal one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play with them all now.
That's the lighter of the 3 of the 4 too.
So far, it's between these two.
Yeah, I guess you could do a combo as well if you want to mix and match and make them take a bastard version, but you know.
Take my bastard child. It's gonna be this one. We're gonna do these two.
Excellent.
These two right here. And then, like, chat, don't worry. I will, like, are these staying with me? These other ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
as long as
So
you want them. I mean,
so
I haven't even told Sean I want him to look at them yet. So
Okay, so let me know if one is going to Sean or 2 or whatever, but I would at least like to, like, maybe keep at least one more plastic and one more metal and do giveaways later,
Yes,
right?
please.
Yeah, I think we should do
Please.
that. Okay, cool. So, how are we going to do this one? What did we say? We were going to
we did random number.
We said we were going to do
one. We
one.
already did random number, and then we had ideas for the other 2.
So it's actually cool because Pam says those eyes on a 15-inch screen is scary. And that kind of coincides with what we were talking about of how to do one of these giveaways. So what I'm going to get you guys to do is I'm going to get you guys to take a picture of how you are watching Fidget Nerd right now.
And yes.
Right. And then you are going to send that picture to Zachary the Butcher at gmail.com. I will type it into his chat.
Here's a layer shifted one I have, by the way. It messed up while it was printing.
Oh.
And it finished printing it like on the wrong side.
Yeah.
Funny. And then I also made a Fokume cartridge where it's different colors. Oh, that's too bright, isn't it? Maybe that's better. Yeah, it's Mokume.
Easier.
Whoa.
Here, I'm not here that long. You know, it would be easier.
Oh.
Give everybody a number.
Good. You got it in the thing. You got it in the.
We can do that for the third one because we're doing this one, and then we were wondering what we were going to do for the next one too.
Well, use a D20. Use
the dice. Yes.
Use wife dice.
Okay. I don't know how to use these, but
I like that.
Good.
Well,
obviously the wife knows how to use the wife dice. Just
obviously.
Second gets 2, and it coincides to the number on the dice. So that's what you'll learn in kindergarten today is how numbers work.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah.
He's getting schooled.
Getting schooled.
It's okay. With eyes that blue, you can't have good looks and brains. You can tell because Jer had to sacrifice his hair for his smarts.
Exactly.
Oh!
Exactly.
Wow.
Hey, look.
Love you, Jeremy.
Look, I made a deal with the devil. It costs to be the best.
You know, I think it's fair, man. It's a fair deal. It's a fair deal. Which one is going to be for the pictures?
The red one. No, the bronze one. Bronze one.
Okay, so this one.
Bronze one more merit
and I
based.
don't care who said, Jason Kramer, you're driving. Take a picture where you're driving, but safely. Okay, please. Like you said, you're driving. Pull over and take a picture. You can still do that. Take a picture. Just take a picture of where. Like I don't care because Jeremy's going to pick the picture. So
correct.
Just send a picture of how you're watching the stream right now to ZacharyTheButcher@gmail.com. And I'll give you guys like, I don't know, a few minutes here or something like that.
There you go.
And then we'll look at them. And Jeremy is just going to pick based on just like whatever, right?
You're going to do another giveaway as well? I mean, we could start the other one while we're waiting on that to come in.
Exactly. We could. We already have one that has come in. Oh, I love it when people watch it on laptop, because I hear that most people are watching it. Yes, and that's why it's good that I'm doing it in 1080, because I had some people be like, you don't need to do it.
You don't get these little details.
Like, you don't need to do it in 1080. You can just do it in 720, and everyone's walking on their phones anyway. And I'm like, no, they're not. No one ever watched that or anything. Anyway, we'll go over all of them later and stuff like that. But we'll let some of those come in, and then I guess that's true. We could totally give away we could give away this one.
Do the wife dice.
What's that?
Do the wife dice.
Wife dice. So how do we? What? So what is she saying? How do we use these? So it's D20s.
Yeah, wife inform us.
So do we just like? Do we like? And then we like. Oh, maybe it could be similar to like guess the number between, because what you could get up to 40 with this because it's a D20.
And then we go and roll it, and then whoever gets the closest. That's
true. Okay. I think we should do that. You
can win another one if you want. You can enter the contest if you already have it.
Whatever. Enter another one. Maybe your picture's so freaking good
they're
that Jeremy...
They're collectible. They're collectible.
Jeremy won't even be able to...
I'm not going to have names on them. There's not going to be names on them. It's got to be impartial.
Yeah. Okay. So... Yeah. iPad. Wow. Making more disturb. It should be guys.
Pick a dice to be double numbers.
Pick a dice to be double numbers. I think we'll just make it easy. We'll just say that you can get 40 max. So it's basically going to be pick a number between 1 and 40. Right?
Yeah, and then you'll roll it.
We have to keep this shit simple.
Exactly. Just have chat. If you want to enter, type a number.
Yeah. Right? Just type your number and send your picture.
What are we going to get?
Send your picture.
This is truly random number generator. There's definitely no magnets in the wife dice or any tricky things under the table. They would never do that.
Yeah. Ever. So the dice one is for red. And then the pictures that we're letting you guys, no, baby, we're good. We don't need any more dice. We're just going to go 1 to 40. That's totally enough for the amount of people that are going to enter. Perfect. This is good. It's nice and easy. I like it when it's simple.
Some numbers.
I like it when it's simple.
24. So we got 5 numbers so far. That's pretty good. We're at 25 people, so that's already a fifth of the stream entered.
Okay. I'm assuming that like that symbol is 20. I can only assume that's what that one is.
8 numbers.
And then that one must be 20. Yeah. 19, 20.
16, number, I don't care if you're cooking. Just type a number and click enter. You can thank them later. I think that's 9 entries, maybe.
Mm-hmm. I can see them all here. 2 dice, D20.
Freaking Arnie's, we're busting our balls on the dice distribution.
Arnie Horta is giving the max advice here.
Oh, that's the fidget. Try lowering your resolution or cropping a little bit. Maybe cropping out some of the image. You just got too many pixels.
Who's talking about what?
Just a Fidget says, I'm trying to send a pic, but it's exceeding the size limit.
Oh, yeah, no, you
numbers here.
You
they're right though. I mean,
you can,
what if 2 people are within 1? Then we'll have a roll off. You know,
you can always PM it to me as well on Facebook if you have Facebook.
Yeah,
Facebook PM allows pretty high res pictures.
It does.
I'm just knowing that it's going to be easier to kind of go through all the pictures and show Jeremy if it's on my email kind of thing. So, yeah.
Right. What do you screen share?
Take a screenshot of the pic. Easy peasy. That's another way. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually a really smart way to lower the resolution of a pic.
Images in your email.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go check the email again and see how many people we have that have come in. Holy shit. Done. Oh, dude, you got your work cut out for you. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We got 11 pictures in already. 12. 12 pictures in already.
That's half the stream. That's more than half the stream.
Oh. Okay. So I think we should do. Hopefully there isn't too many feet pics.
Yeah.
Okay, so
you never
the
know.
number,
I could be in defeat.
The numbers died down, so we're gonna roll.
Exactly,
so I'm gonna
perfect.
select
Do
all the
roll.
numbers in chat here.
Do the roll.
Oh no, that's not gonna work. I already had the ones. Okay, so we have Abigail is 25, Jason Kern is 15, Pam's 24, Ian's 12, Jeff is 8, Vape is 16, Fidget 21, Jay Dizzy 32, Mr. Scarfo 13.
If you pick the same number someone else says, we'll just have a tie off.
We'll have to have a duel. We'll have to have a duel.
We'll ship y'all some silverware and have you meet at a indiscreet location somewhere in between you two, and you can fight.
Yeah, standard rules. Standard rules. Okay.
8. Got it. All right, their entry is 8.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, wife's getting impatient. Wife dice must be rolled.
Wait, I didn't pick a number 8. Okay. Hurry up. Okay, going once. Going twice. 3 times. A lady. Okay, here we go. And 4. I thought you already did one, Timothy. Didn't you already do one? Yeah, you already guessed 12.
Cheaters. All right, we got a couple more entries too. Good. All right.
Okay. Oh, are you doing the fucking... People doing the double number thing because they're Fidget for Nerd Herd members? I never said that was part of it.
Double entries?
I never said that was...
Give them an extra.
This is different. Okay.
I mean, whatever.
We're just going to figure this out. Here, I'm just going to roll it. Here we go.
If someone pictures already, I mean, once again, we'll just have
okay, this one went out of screen, but that is what it was.
What is
and
the total?
We are looking at 7. It was 4 and 3.
Okay, well, someone
4
picked 8.
and 3.
So Jeff Paul picked 8.
Paul is closest. I think I'm looking for someone closer than Jeff Paul.
Oh, no. Just a Fidget went in on 8 as well, so they got to have a fight to the death now.
Fucking Christ, you guys.
So
okay.
Now you roll again. Now you roll again, and odd or even. So one of them is odds and one of them is even.
Do we just pick that?
Yeah. Let's make just a Fidget is gonna be even, and Jeff is gonna be odd.
Okay. Jeff odd. Just a Fidget
just
even.
A Fidget is even.
Got it. Okay, here we go. This is exciting. It's exciting.
I know.
Okay, we have, oh, fuck. That is 20 there. That is 37, which is odd, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just a Fidget. You won this. Is that correct?
No. Just a Fidget was even. Jeff's odd. We're going to have to go back and look at the VOD now.
What do we get? What do we say, guys?
Down.
What do we say?
What did we say, chat?
I thought you said he was odd, man.
Honest.
He says...
Be honest, chat. We're going to go back and look at this. Jeff is odd. Okay.
Jeff is odd. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Fidget.
Jeff, you won. Jeff, you won.
I'm making enemies now. I knew this was going to make me some enemies.
Okay. What?
A nat 20.
A waste of a 20?
You just rolled a nat 20, did you not?
Did you roll a
One of the
20?
dice rolled a
I
20,
missed
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 20.
Yeah, and nat
Oh,
20.
nice. That
Those
is a
are
waste of a
very
nat 20.
highly sought after in D&D and tabletop
That's
games.
hilarious.
To us real nerds.
I don't know about this stuff. I'm sorry.
Zach.
Yeah, Jeff.
Waste of a nat 20.
Zach will
Shame.
coordinate with you how to get your
Congrats to the
thing.
winner.
You're getting the red one.
Okay,
Where's the
so
red one? What's in the
yeah,
red
sorry,
one?
I'm just a fidget. It's always a guest's decision as to who's going to be what and stuff like that, and that's what Jeremy picked. So yes, it was kind of complicated, but
Yeah,
Jeff,
we're doing the good cop, bad cop routine.
yeah, Jeff, you won this because it's complicated, but it's fun. We're gonna figure this out together. It's great. Okay, so Jeff, you won this. Who? Jeff Paul? Oh yeah, you know how to contact me on.
I should have given you odd just to fidget. I almost gave you odd. Sorry.
You almost
it was
did.
a 50-50.
Hey, don't apologize. You did what you did your job. It's good.
It was a 50-50.
It's a 50-50. This is 50-50.
50-50.
50-50. Okay, cool.
All right,
So,
Bronze. Let's see the pictures.
No, let's see this.
Are you gonna screen share them or what's?
I don't know what. I guess I'm
So
just
how
gonna.
or do you email them to me or? That's hard.
That's gonna take way too long,
we
dude.
want to make exactly. Maybe just show them on the screen.
That's kind of what I was gonna do. So can you see?
Make everybody start. I hope none of you sent fake feet pics because we're all about to see your feet. This is really scary. Someone could have sent us a dick pic. Like we have no clue what we're gonna do here. All right, so that's the laptop one we saw first. That one's great. I like it for high def viewing.
Great.
Yes,
there's another
laptop one, but that's a better angle of me. I look far more dashing.
That does help, right? You have to take these things into account.
It makes me feel a little less self-deprecating. That's the same one.
Oh, that's the same one. Okay.
Yeah, now we're doing Isaac. Awesome. I love that.
Okay.
It's next to the coffee.
There's the phone.
Lighter array.
Good.
Yep.
Oh, he's got the little brass 2-click toad he's going to send to me. Nice, boo-boo boy. That's a sexy boo-boo boy.
Love this. Yep.
Okay, here we go. Timothy Carter.
Yeah, the big screen with the pup. Ooh, I like it.
Look at the pup. We got a Yoda.
Did you? Oh yeah, you got it. So that's my buddy Tim. Tim's over in Tim lives like an hour away from me probably.
Nice. Next. Okay, cool. So that was Timothy Carter. So here's Ian.
This is Ian. Oh, nice. This is
iPad.
the work. Yeah, he was at work, so he's working on the laptop. He's got his copy with Fidget Boy and ITS and Mott or something. Roller. Nice.
There we go. Good. Ian, this is
Mash.
Huh?
Well, awesome. I like this setup. He's got the Fidget altar right in front of the TV.
Got a little Mario right there. Nice. Okay, good. Pam, here's Pam.
Excellent.
Oh, that's her 50-inch screen. So yes, that would have looked terrifying me just looking into that.
Wow.
Right on. Pam's on a 50-inch. That's committed.
Hardcore.
That's some hardcore stuff. That's great. Okay. Here's Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Harrison. Laptop again. Perfect. Cool. I'm really impressed with how many are on like good screens. Good screens, you know, good screens.
Yes. I never used to do that until I got a laptop.
Jeff. Whoa, is that a curve? Is that a curve? Oh, that's yeah. Oh man.
With the button collection on the counter, I like it.
Oh my god, so much space to look at everything. He's got all the comments there. Yeah. Damn. Wow. Look at this. That's okay.
Nice. Pretty nice.
And then JJZ.
Oh yeah. Another good TV setup. Yeah.
Perfect. Loving the TV setup. Damn. This is great.
It's hard.
This is great. Hardcore.
We gotta hope. Let's see if
Scarfo.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
he's trying to sweeten the deal a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
He even used the flash. It looks like so that it feels like a cheap, like
right. Look at this. Oh man,
no, that's a good picture though. Seriously, I like that setup. That's like a tiny laptop or something, or a tablet. It looks like maybe with a.
That's a little laptop. That's a little laptop. It's not a tablet.
Yeah, it's a tiny laptop.
Okay, Scarfo. Okay, and then here's Gerald. Whoa! What are we doing? Are you?
Wait,
is that a sound room? What is that? Is that a glass? What are we?
Wait, but is there like? Are you? Oh, so you've got it on the TV behind you in a mirror in front of you. It looks like.
What? No, it looks like you can kind of even see him a little bit right there. Like, I think this is like some sort of windowed area in there or something like that. That's
Right,
crazy
let's
cool.
see.
Okay.
So let's see. This isn't very. Oh, sorry, Matthew.
Oh, and this is what he's looking at. I don't know. We don't have the screen in this one. I don't know if we count this one.
Thought that was sock measurements. Okay, so all right. I think.
Do you need to see them again, or
No. Well,
do you know? Do you need to see two other ones
I
again?
have a couple in my mind. I have
Okay.
like 2 or 3 top ones, but I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to create more enemies. Let me think
Okay.
here.
No one.
I think. Damn, it's hard.
Do you need me to look at anything else?
I still love the giant TV screen. I think we're going with giant TV screen.
Who was that? Pam with the giant. Everyone has big.
Pam?
Everyone has
Scroll down in
screens.
the emails. No, emails. The giant one. Pam. I think it was Pam. Yeah, Pam. It was Pam.
You like Pam's it? Final answer?
Sorry, everybody. I appreciate the effort.
Pam won.
But Pam,
Fucking Christ, Pam won.
The giant screen is pretty impressive. I'm like, wow, that's that's a good idea. Actually, I should have done that.
That's like committed. Pam has been here since the beginning. Pam has been here since the beginning.
Big shoes, exactly.
Big shoes, grads. Good, Pam. Perfect.
Matthew,
Excellent.
shoes.
Pam, you know how to get in touch with me. You can do that. That's great. We'll figure it out. Yep. And then, yeah, Mike will get in touch with me.
This was fun.
Great.
I hope you guys enjoy the SnapCart. If it falls apart on you, let me know because I experimented with a little bit of gluing techniques. So I will replace it if it falls apart.
Perfect.
Because I'm trying to figure out. I was like, Zach's gonna be my guinea pig. I'm gonna see if any of them fall apart on stream because I'm about to ship this across the country, and I've only shipped a couple of them outside of the country. So I was like, I want to see how they hold up.
Well, they held up really good. Yeah, that's a good point, Fidget dude. We never talked about that. We need to know what the outro line's gonna be. Because do you ever watch these? Do you ever watch these?
He's pretty sad. He called my screen tiny. Hey man, it's not about the screen. It's about how you use it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say it's what you watch on it.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, like, have you watched any of these? You know, it's kind of like a little outro kind of thing. Like you have to say something. I gotta say something. I need
cool. To think of it.
Something I say, right? You know, like I'll say something kind of cool, you know, and then I do the outro. You've never seen it, have you? That's pretty fun.
I haven't watched the outros.
I
don't watch until the very end. I have too much ADHD.
Oh.
Right. I usually tune into it in the middle of it.
Gotcha.
And then at the beginning of it, I'm getting snacks, and at the end of it,
then you flutter away and you're gone.
Exactly. No, I want to know that. What is it? Hold on. What was I'm looking at the chat? I can't read the chat. Hold on.
Well, it's just you know, it's like what was the last one, guys? Oh yeah, right. Gavin was like, we should make fun of that guy that was saying that I was Modusworks' biggest fanboy and was like just going glug glug glug. You know, sitting there, you know, and so that was the thing. I just was like glug glug glug, and then we like ended that. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. The catchphrase is.
It's catchphrases, right? It's like just.
Yeah. No. The catchphrase is gonna be everything's bigger in Texas. You got to say it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, maybe boys and girls, but if you're children, don't watch this. This is about grown-up toys, okay? Except you're Ethan, you're allowed to watch this, or any other approved child fidget collectors. You guys can watch this. Fuck, whatever. You know, you guys are great. This was so much fun. Jeremy was so much fucking fun. He's a really fun guy. This is great. This is really cool. I love how we gave away all this stuff. And there's just one important thing to remember is that everything is bigger in Texas.